This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. It's Tuesday night. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You are live with Toy Anxiety presented to you by us. We're our own sponsor tonight.
Oh,
You know,
We don't like that though. So if anybody else wants to,
Presented by
Gushers.
Gushers.
It's Gushers. We want Gushers to sponsor us,
We
please.
do.
hey, you can sponsor us for free on our Patreon.
Not yet.
no, you
Oh.
can't.
Oh, can't.
That's so funny. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. The chat is popping. We are building up the summer heat wave. No, they call it a heat dome now. It's a heat dome. Did you hear about that? There's a heat
Well,
dome.
it's because the Earth is flat and we all live under a dome. So
Oh, yeah,
Obviously.
like Stephen King said.
Oh, science.
yeah, science. Yeah, hard
Science.
facts.
Right.
Right.
Hard,
Hard
hard alternative facts.
Yes. We are the alternative media they speak of.
Hmm.
Welcome
Truth
to-
is out there.
This is great. I'm excited. We got some major toy talk tonight. Kyle from Super7 is going to be joining us a little bit later. You maybe saw him on Geek Dad Life this week, but he's making the rounds. They got big stuff going on over at Super7. We're going to grill him, man.
Yeah.
We're going hard on Kyle tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're going to
like
ask
go
the
hard on
tough
Kyle.
questions.
Get ready, Kyle.
Yeah,
Get
get
ready.
ready, Kyle. We're coming in hard.
Yeah.
Show up if you
Filling it
dare.
hot.
Yeah. Welcome
and,
to Toy Anxiety. That's
God
what Kyle's going to be coming to.
Hot.
That's
behind
That was good. We haven't thought of that yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Hot toy
it's
anxiety, I like that.
amazing how a viral meme can be born and die in between toy anxieties.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bonkers.
Oh man. So we're gonna be saying hi to Jacob Walsh. Thank you for being a member for 14 months.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't even know what that
Dude.
means, honestly.
I think you're giving $1 a month to the
What?
foundation.
Yeah, how do I find that out? I need to.
How do I take that back?
remember
no
some
Cash in my
established-
$14.
I saw a
I'm not
payment
taking
come through from
45
Meta today from our Facebook page for 34 cents. So we're killing
wow.
it.
We're doing
as
pretty
Wow.
good.
Wow.
We're doing
So
pretty
how many, what do we get? Like 11 cents each?
Yeah, we're
Cool.
divide it and conquer. Hey, everybody, seriously, we're gonna say hi to the chat in a second. Thank you, everybody. Happy birthday, Jacob, of course.
Thank you.
Just to kind of give a heads up, we've got some fun stuff coming up over the next couple weeks. We're gonna have somebody from a different toy company every week leading up to that's not what it's called, San Diego Comic-Con. I almost called it Toylanta, but that's not what that is. San Diego Comic-Con coming up the last week of July. Tonight we have Kyle from Super7. I think Trevor is going to come on from NECA next week. He hasn't confirmed yet, but we'll just say he'll be here. Then we got another guest after that we haven't 100% confirmed yet. And then Attack Peter is going to join us to talk Mondo. We got some fun stuff. So everybody, this is a really fun time of year going into Comic-Con.
Craig,
And yeah,
Is sorry to interrupt you. Is this the shadow of a cat that I see looming
Yeah,
behind you in the back?
It's,
It looks like fucking
Damien.
Nosferatu's, like
oh, let's watch that
it's
trailer.
about to,
together.
there's like a giant shadow that keeps like moving
Yep,
above you,
yep,
and it makes
yep.
me think you might get vampired.
dude, sometimes I just want to have like a Diet Coke and a ball of popcorn watching Ghostbusters 2 on VHS. Then your sister barges through the door with curlers in her hair looking like a goddamn ghost.
And then she
Is
gets
that your
stuck in the
sister?
dryer, right?
I don't know.
Obviously. Hey, Nosferatu
You guys
looks
are
great.
so immature.
Yeah, that's what she says. Anyways, Ryan Dole, how are you, man? I know
doing
it was a tough night for you last night.
Oh, last night sucked. We're not talking
Yeah.
about last night's over. We're
Okay.
moving forward.
All right.
But we can talk about even like Raw was like it was great episode of Raw, but man,
Oh,
it
wrestling.
was heavy. No,
Mm.
and it was hockey as well.
The
was a
hockey
bad
game.
night
I
For
knew there
hockey?
was hockey.
It's just a brutal night.
Yeah.
But I had a good sleep.
Hartford, the Whale? No, it was the Edmonton Oilers.
The Oilers, the Panthers.
Sorry.
Yep.
But it's okay. You're here now.
I'm here now.
There you
We're
go.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from T Molly. You still have Oilers girl.
That's true. That is true.
So
She's a Canadian icon.
Anyways, welcome Ryan. Glad that you are here and alive and well. Jacob Walsh, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm good.
That's awesome, man.
Can I just say that? That's it.
Yeah, it's
no,
a-
I'm
your
good.
questions were
Yeah,
answered, everyone.
I'm doing really good. I'm kind of nervous about how close we're getting to Comic-Con. But
Yeah.
excited. Ready to get some more Breakfast Republic.
Ooh.
And maybe a toy. I hope
gotta
we're
buy a
talking
toy.
about. I hope we're going to talk about Mattel's reveal tonight.
100%. We're about to talk about it in a matter of moments.
Okay.
And you're talking about the mini Barbie Casa Dojo house, right? Is that what you're
Yes,
talking about?
that's-
Okay.
that is what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I do like that though.
It
I
is
actually
very
didn't see
cute.
that,
It's
so
pretty cute.
no, I didn't.
Abigail.
Yo, hey. How's everyone
Yo,
doing?
hey. Is that your new catchphrase?
Hey, yo.
The opposite of Scott Hall?
It's
You're talking
the
about
it's
Ghost
the
Adventures too. Yo and hey. Yeah, I'm Bizarro Scott Hall. So yes, that I planned that out long before this.
Bizarro Scott Hall.
Yeah.
I
Regular
like you get a
Scott
good
Hall.
reverse Scott Hall.
that's regular
Yeah.
Scott Hall now.
Yeah.
He is now bizarre Scott Hall.
That's
And when
funny.
Scott Hall has a toothpick,
Yeah, but I've got mine inside.
you've got floss.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I just floss in the middle
Yeah.
of like cutting a
You're like,
promo.
hey,
Scott-
yo.
Hey, yo.
No, it's yo, hey.
Yo, hey.
What else? What's going on over there?
Not too much. Life's great. Happy Pride to everyone still because we got a week left of June. Yeah, I've been I got some stuff to show off for pickups and I'm excited about that. And I'm thinking about Comic-Con and it's very close and I just can't wait to see all my friends and do a panel and see cool stuff and be in lines and yeah, want to be everywhere at once but only be in one place eating a pretzel.
Hey, you know what I'm excited about too? And I didn't know if I would be. But the Acolyte's on tonight. And I gotta
me
say,
too,
I'm looking
dude,
forward
yeah.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Smilo Ren is my new favorite villain.
Smilo Ren.
Yeah.
Philo Pilo. What's that from? Parks and Rec?
Parks and Rec.
Wow.
Parks and Rec, yeah.
Cool reference. And Jacob, I know we talked. Jacob and I had some hardcore Acolyte talk at like 1 a.m.
Oh,
We
you
did.
did? Without
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this really cool new thing that Star Wars does where every single show starts off almost unwatchable, but then like slowly gets good until the last episode, and you're like, whoa, that episode was really great. Why didn't they do
Yeah.
that the whole time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what
Well, it's like life, you know. It sucks, and then some good things happen, and then it sucks.
I'm
We
glad
made-
that you.
Oh,
checked it out.
okay. Then it's over.
And
Then
you're
it's over.
dead.
Mhm.
I just wish that if somebody could guarantee me that, like right before you die, somebody like a Grim Reaper type comes up and shows you a list of all the movies you're gonna miss for the rest of your
No,
life.
dude.
Oh my god.
want
No,
that.
dude. No. I want
That-
there to be an angel that's like, hey, heaven's just movies. You're gonna see all the new movies.
It's that video rental store movies.
It depends. Are they just giving me titles like Kathleen Kennedy? Like,
Yep.
are they just showing me the pipeline, or are they actually
No,
showing
no,
me
no,
like
no.
trailers?
You don't even get to see the
full
trailer.
trailer.
You get to see the title of every movie that's ever going to come out.
Oh, then fuck.
You
he
get
can
a
do
li-
that.
You get a list of every Batman movie you're not going to see.
It's fine.
and you're
that's
like-
fine.
You're like, whoa, Batman fucks Catwoman Part 3 is coming out in 2 years. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, you know what? I've already read that book. The book's already way better. Hey, because if they're just showing me titles, like, yeah, just kill me. I don't care.
I feel
don't
like
give-
that's salt in the wound. Yeah, before
yeah,
I
I'd
would-
be
I would
annoyed.
Yeah, if you're
upset.
showing me trailers and how cool things are gonna look,
Mm-hmm.
and like how
No,
cool
because
things
they're
are
not
gonna
gonna they're not gonna get better.
Did you guys see-
We're regressing. They're
There was
getting
a Christian-
getting worse.
Christian Bale was doing one of these promoting something. I don't know if it was an older video or newer, but it was for Collider. It was served to me on YouTube, and it was one of those like rapid fire Q&A things. And they're like, "All right, Christian Bale, Iron Man or Captain America?" And he's like, "I don't care." And they're like, "Oh, Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey?" He goes, "I don't know what those things are." Like, it is the funniest fucking thing. It was awesome. I love Christian Bale. Hey, should we say hi to the chat as people keep filing in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. let YouTube know that Toy Anxiety is content that you enjoy.
Mhm.
Bitter Troll is here. Hello, Stanley Eberhardt, Quip, Andrew Johnson, Soulcraft. So where'd he go? Soulcraft, Davey Sockrocker, Bitter Troll, Topher Can, Young Hummus. Love that. Andrew Moeller, Skylar Davis, the Rhindole Fan Club, Dora Laxon, Stanley's Toy Channel. This is my design. Horror Collectibles. Who else? Flash is here. Mike Davis is here. Stephen Lawrence, Jason Kreiser, Jessica Parker. There you go. Were the Parkers out of town again? I saw something.
Brock's in New York right now, I think.
Dang.
Oh, cool.
Well, if you're in New York, go find Brock. Say hi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wants that.
Oh,
Go to his
oh,
hotel.
No,
Brock,
he
give
does.
us your address real quick.
Uh,
Give us
Where
a shout out
exactly
where
are
your
you?
Docs
hotel
Brock.
is, and let's.
Lab
What room
rat.
number?
Sorry, Labrat said he tore his hamstring. Sorry.
Oh,
Ooh,
That
sounds
sucks.
awful.
sorry to hear that.
Sorry about that.
Ow.
We'll fix it tonight emotionally.
Mhm. Are we healing people now?
Yeah, we heal. We have force powers, thread powers. Logo
Hands on the
fixes here.
screen.
Country Boy Niner, Cone Filler Confusor. There's Brock Parker, Thomas Crosby, Free Reign, and so on and so on. Country Boy Niner. Who else is here? I saw Chad Stewart. Man, lots of people here. We disavowed action figures. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with Toy Anxiety. Kyle's going to be here in like 15 minutes. I've got a bunch of pickups, but I'm not going to go through everything super detailed. But
I have none, so just go for it.
Abby, so should we start off?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, let me do this methodically here. So first of all, I was at Target, saw a toy, like the way it looked, spoke to me. Haven't bought a.
Wow, I love this talking yourself into why you.
Yeah.
No,
bought
it's
this.
great.
I can't wait to
It's
see
great.
what this is.
Well, it's not. It's on brand for
Okay.
me,
Oh, okay.
kind of.
Well, let's see it.
That
So
could
I
be
got
anything.
the Adventures of Samurai Usagi NECA animated, and this is just a beautiful
That
looking
looks
figure.
great.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Mhm.
It's the colors are awesome. I just liked it. I was like, you know what? I haven't bought an animated TMNT figure in a long time. Comes with a little dinosaur.
Does he come with a
Aw.
batleth?
Comes with a
That looks
dinosaur.
like-
Yeah, it comes with that thing.
He's got a that looks like a Klingon batleth.
Comes with
Oh,
a
yeah.
flag.
It
I just
does.
like it. So I bought it. And the box art's really incredible.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
toys are supposed to be all about, Craig. You see it and you like it, and you're like, "Wow, this looks really good. I'm going to buy
Mhm.
this." That's
And then you have it.
the essence of a toy.
The essence of toy.
So good job, NECA,
Mhm.
and
Got
good
it.
job, Craig.
Got a Matt Bush package in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh la la.
Which was amazing because like I started this collection just a couple weeks ago, bought a bunch and then bought some more, and this is the third week in a row. I haven't even opened any of these figures, so I'm gonna have I got a nice little Saturday planned. Okay. Gonna be opening up some figs. So more new Eternia Origins figures. So Too Bad.
So sad.
No, it's not sad though. It's great. So
That's
That's
That's-
cool.
Is he wearing a wrestling belt? He
um
looks like a champion.
he is a champion.
He's a tag team
Champion of-
champion.
Champion of toys. So this is one of the deluxe new Eternia figures, and obviously I just got into new Eternia, so I missed out a bunch.
Hey, we might be talking about that character again in the show if we're going over.
If we're going, we're
Okay.
gonna get there. And then the deluxe Beastman, which is really cool.
Beastman!
And if you weren't here a couple weeks ago, I talked a little bit about how my Motu Classics collection was something that I really loved and had to part with, and I don't think I'll ever go back down the classics route because it's just so expensive. But I think like Masterverse New Eternia is kind of like it's in the ballpark, and they're getting better with each wave. So pretty cool. And then one more, another deluxe guy, Clawful.
Oh, that's
Abby, can you say that again?
Aw. Clawful. It's like I love the name. It's really cute.
Yeah. So super thankful to Matt Bush for sending these over. He's definitely somebody who has helped curated really great collections for all of us. So
Mhm.
thank you very much. Abby, do you want to go?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, keeping up with the Matt Bush conversation, you keep things going. So thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, so this is something that I didn't even see, and I really haven't looked at closely until just now. When Craig set it out before we started recording, and it is
When Craig set the table.
when Craig set the table for toys. He put the fork on the right and the knife on the left. All right, Calico Critters. Obviously, we know I love. But this is Grocery Market. This is the Grocery Market. Shop for fresh fruits, vegetables, drinks, and more. It looks like a little
Oh.
spot on Martha's Vineyard.
That is amazing.
That's
How
nice.
cute.
I'm gonna buy that for my Safubi toys.
Dude,
I'm gonna
Like
buy
you go
that
to
for my
market.
Star Wars.
I'm
vintage
just
collection.
realizing how awesome
That's
this
beautiful.
is.
Yeah, that's
this-
amazing.
yeah.
My cantina doesn't get funded. I'm buying that.
Ooh, it looks like it comes with a lot of small groceries, like miniature groceries, or goods and
Oh,
wares.
love that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it reminds me of what's the name of the shop that the two raccoon brothers or whatever run on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
shop,
that's
that's
exactly what it
literally-
Oh,
is.
it's
what this is.
Quick Stop.
No, I can't remember the name. Anyway, that's awesome, and it's motivation for me to pop everything out.
Yeah.
That's going to be a video
Yeah.
coming up at some point.
So the chat is very happy that Secret Galaxy Dan Larson is hanging out, and you know what?
Hey.
I get it. So am I. I've been plugging this podcast every week. Ryan, we talked about it last week. You guys got to check out Dan and Jay's Toy Geeks podcast. It's 8 episodes in. They're still on like 1987 Masters of the Universe. It is, they go deep. And Ryan, you were there last week. You talked all about Eternia. I'm really impressed. I'm so jealous. I don't know why I'm jealous, because it's like
I still have imposter syndrome. I shouldn't like. There's no.
you have
there's no
imposter
reason.
syndrome.
Yeah,
I'm
Go
like for some reason I'm like, oh, I love this. Like just a nice audio podcast, no pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the
Yeah.
thing you've been doing for 9 years? You're
Yeah.
jealous that
I
someone
get
else
jealous
is
of
doing
things
it?
I like. It's like I don't know. When I see something that even if I have it, I get jealous. It's weird.
Okay, Craig, I'm gonna ask you, like, if you felt like you were like a really good expert on a certain toy line,
Yeah.
that's not Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
It's not
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. What do you think
Uh-huh.
it would be? Because I have an idea what I think you'd probably do really good episode on if they do it.
Maybe Bill and Ted.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
think I
say
have an
not even
expert
really,
level.
maybe not necessarily vintage, but I was gonna say I think if they ever had like if they ever got and they were like, hey, let's do the NECA turtle line.
Mm.
I think you'd do pretty good. 'Cause you have like all of them, don't you?
I have. I mean, I could talk about like I have a general knowledge of a lot of toy lines,
did.
but I think Ghostbusters is the only thing I feel like confident and competent about. Everything else
It's weird
is-
because we talked about like what are you gonna do for real Ghostbusters? And I think it's like me. I think it's like
some kid
like
off the
Matt
street.
Matt Prov. It's all
Matt-
Canadians.
Yeah,
right?
Matt
Like Dan
Provençal.
Aykroyd's coming on.
Dan Aykroyd. I'll never
Yeah.
get to do a show. Oh, I'll
Yeah.
never get to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's
sorry.
really great. Go
No, I'm just
download it.
kidding.
I could
Yeah.
do Police Academy, I think.
Oh yeah, Police Academy. would
Yeah,
probably
you could
be
do
good.
that.
Maybe. But
Captain
right now,
Planet?
if you asked me to name 3 of those figures, please, Steve Gutenberg, Mahoney. Anyways,
Mahoney.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me keep going. So if you guys saw Ryan Dole and myself a couple weeks ago did a deep dive on all the figures you need for your cantina, and one of the figures was kind of a rare boy in its original form, but it did get a re-release, and I found said re-release at Ollie's literally the next day. It
Which
was
is awesome.
it was great. So I got the vintage collection Panda Baba. It's in the old Black Series packaging. I didn't show
You
this.
did show this
showed
off.
this
I was
last
like,
week.
I'm
This
having
last week.
massive deja
I
vu
just
right now.
I just realized that all happened last
Yeah.
week. So
Yeah.
I
Yep,
thought
sure
I actually
did.
thought you were plugging the video again. That's where I thought you were going,
but I will
which
say
is
this.
fine. Which is fine.
After sorry everybody. Have you ever experienced deja vu?
Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix. We all felt it.
Yeah.
It's because of the acolyte. Trinity's back.
Yes, it hurt, did it?
What?
Hey, Frozen
Frozen
Empire
Empire quotes.
came on Blu-ray today. Go buy your DVDs, people. Buy your physical media. Jake, did you buy it?
No, I actually went to the store and they didn't have it.
Fuck. Wait a minute. What Kroger did you go to?
I went to 2 Walmarts and neither one had Ghostbusters.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'll get it. I have one of the steelbooks on pre-order. I don't remember where I ordered it from. I thought it was going to come today, but it didn't. After last, I've been back. Okay, yes, we all know I go back and forth on collections. Not breaking news, okay? But a listener slid into my DMs last week. Was like, look, Love what you guys do. Heard you're thinking about going back down the vintage collection route. You're excited about the Cantina, but you're a little intimidated about getting started again because it's daunting. He's like, I've got 40 vintage collection figures in package. Let's make a deal. And he sold them to me for like less than $7 a figure. So I spent a couple $100. But how much are vintage collection retail? 15 to $20?
15 to 20-ish, yeah.
Yeah. So
They're
I'm
the
not
price of what a Marvel Legend was like 3 years ago.
Right. I'm not going to go through all of these, but there's 40 vintage collection. I got a box, this big old box of figs. I'll grab a couple off the top and show you what I got, but then we got to move on. We got a lot to cover.
Mhm.
But I'll be talking about Star Wars more. If the HasLab ends what? Two Mondays from now.
Right, 2 weeks, 13 days.
So if it gets down to that last day and an emergency countdown stream is required, we'll do it. It hasn't happened since the Rancor, which is still one of my favorite episodes.
Mhm.
That was fun.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll never forget seeing it get close and then start going down. This is the craziest thing. Just start losing backers.
But then it went right back up, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh man, it was so close. It was devastating.
So I'm just gonna grab like 4 or 5 off the top here. Ryan, you tell me if I did good at $7 a piece here. Okay?
Oh, I can already tell you did good at $7 a piece.
All right. So we got Princess Leia,
Yeah.
Empire
Mhm.
Strikes Back.
Mhm.
Yep.
We
the
all
end
love
there
it. We love her.
Worth $7. Yeah.
on Cloud City for sure. Yep. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay. Bespin Luke.
Oh yeah. Very
Mhm.
important. Very good.
We love Luke Skywalker.
We love Luke Skywalker here.
Who else? Hey, Chewie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's good.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, $7.
These are like
too.
main character. Okay, this isn't. I didn't buy like all the Andor figures or all 2 of them that they put out. Actually, they might be in here.
It might be in there, I think. Remember your list.
Oh, another Leia. Ceremony Leia.
Mhm.
Great, Leia.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick 2 more.
No, keep going. Keep going until Kyle
Check-
gets here.
Ceremony Luke.
Cool.
Ceremony Luke. That's good.
Does everybody want me to go through all these?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm seriously enjoying it.
All right, fuck it.
Careful.
Dr. Aphra
Cool.
from the comics.
From the comics.
Oh, she's definitely gonna be a Mandalorian season 3.
I was hoping. I was hoping.
There's a Cantina guy, Figuring Dan.
Fingering Dan.
Yeah.
Very important.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Cantina adjacent, a little Jawa.
Yeah.
Okay. Cute.
Good.
Whoa, Rebel Hoth soldier, not at the Cantina.
Mm-hmm.
Not the cantina, but at least main character, right, Craig? Main
Hey,
character.
hey. Bespin Han Solo.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, the chat wanted to see Han.
You know, I gave a
Oh.
cursory look to the list he sent. These are actually pretty great figures.
That now you can do like Han and Leia making out on the Falcon with those two.
Finally.
Nice. Echo-based
Finally.
Rebel soldier.
Excellent.
Okay. Yoda.
Oh, he's a big
Mhm.
deal.
Lots of Empire Strikes Back stuff. And Ryan, most of these are these like the last couple years of releases?
Yeah, and those are like the Empire Strikes Back anniversary releases, I believe.
Zutton.
Yeah, there's your cantina.
That's
Cool.
Cantina boy.
Okay.
You're gonna need that.
Hoth, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Mhm.
That was good.
Man, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cantina, R2D2.
R2D2. Yeah, you
Oh.
can't get your ass in there, but he's
Mhm.
there.
He can't get in, but he's there. Speaking of just fun-looking guys, Lobot.
That's a great
That's
figure.
a fun-looking guy. You're right.
Yeah.
Is the chat? I haven't let look at the chat. Are they
Chat's loving this.
Very
They're
happy.
Yeah,
mad
they're
at
Very
living for
bored.
this.
Riley Bob is like, where did you get these for $7?
Zutton's killing it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go a little bit more modern. Muff Gideon.
Oh,
Ah.
Craig
Okay.
Goldberg, you have something that I want.
K2SO.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
one.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, K2's great. We're K2 fans here.
Yeah. Tudyk fans.
Oh, cancel culture. Cara Dune.
Nice. Very nice. Somewhere
cool
Brock
figure.
Parker just cheered in his hotel room.
A little tiny cheer.
IG-11.
Awesome.
Din Djarin
Cool.
disguise version.
Yep. Looks like Justin
Thank you.
Trudeau,
That's my
but
favorite
that's
version.
The armor. Okay, I see. There's a little. We got some. So we're in like the Mando verse right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's a good verse.
It's a good verse. That's my favorite verse in the Book of Boba Fett is the Mando.
Power droid.
That's so cute. I love the packaging on that.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
a good one.
Power
It's from
Droid's
Star
good.
Wars.
That's from Star Wars.
That's from Star Wars. All right, guys.
That
Almost
could
said
be
almost
Gonky from
I'll
Bad
go a
Batch
little
too, if you
faster.
Yeah, Bad Batch, Gonky.
Death Star Gunner.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I know, guys. I'm realizing I got a great deal on this. People, where'd you get this for $7? You go to a toy show, $20,
Yeah.
$25 a pop for these things. I don't know why that voice came out. Luke Skywalker, X-Wing, Luke Skywalker.
Great.
I know.
Great. He's good.
All right, here we go. Doom, doom. Mandalorian. Doing some of my own music here.
First appearance, Mandalorian.
Ahsoka.
Oh, did Abby just fart?
No. If we were going to address that, it was Jake making a fart noise from his mouth. And if you go back and watch it,
Was
you
not.
can see that.
I've never done that in my
The
life.
Mithril.
So not true.
Oh, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Grief Karga.
Oh, that's a great figure.
Somebody did my collecting for me. Oh, Lando.
Oh.
Nice. What have
Nice.
we here? That'll go good with your Lobot.
Ah.
They'll go great together. But this is definitely Peg Warmer of the Century, but I got him.
Do you know what's really upsetting about that being a peg warmer? Is that's a really good figure.
Echo Base Han Solo.
Thank you, Davey.
Nice. Do some welding.
Girls fart.
Always looking out. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, women
I'm not
fart
gonna
like
deny that
way more than
for
dudes.
humans.
Off-world Jawa.
Oh, very nice. Like that. Because of the furry egg.
How many of these did you get?
41.
Jeez. Bought him for 7, but he'll
Hey,
sell
this
them
is
for
going to
10.
be the show. I love it. Just reacting to each figure.
Yeah, this is a great one too.
I swear to God, this is the 7th time you've showed this toy.
That's a
Yeah,
different
it
man.
is. Everyone take a bet whether or not Craig is showing this figure off on a past episode or not.
All right, almost done. Jyn Erso, lover.
Hot,
Oh,
yes.
Dude, that's
There
your
you go.
girlfriend. That's your Star
Yes.
Wars girlfriend.
Captain
Jyn Erso.
Cassian Andor, also from Rogue One.
Nice.
That's a
love.
good one. Yeah.
Love,
very
love.
nice.
Oh, also from Rogue One, who made his debut in that movie, I believe. Darth Vader.
Yes,
Mm,
that's
his
correct.
First appearance.
First appearance, Darth Vader.
All right, back to the Cantina boys. Actually, this is Empire C-3PO, but it counts. It's the same.
Hey, but now you got everybody. That's the dude you needed.
Yeah.
This is great. It's like the Cantina bought itself at this point.
That's right.
My personal favorite look for Princess Leia in the puffy jacket.
Yeah, I love that.
Sorry.
You like
Great.
that. You like Canadian women.
Another first appearance, Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, 2 Vaders, 1 cup. I love it.
Okay, almost done.
Yeah, Davey Sogrog is asking, where's Obi-Wan?
Use the Force, Davey. This fucking guy, Kujal, what's his name?
Kuil?
Kuil, yeah.
Kujo?
Kujo.
Jesus.
I have spoken.
Tatooine Raider from that one episode of Mandalorian.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, by the way.
Oh.
My fingers just fell.
Everything just fell over.
Bo-Katan.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm part of that 2%. Anyone else part of the 2%?
What's the 2%?
You don't know about the Bo-Katan 2%?
Mm-mm.
Kitty Sackhoff 2% Club?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
With that
Anyways.
the interview she did,
that's correct.
where
You
she
getting
said 2% of the guys that I meet say they want her to. It's
Yep.
weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Cool.
we're just going to go with that.
Poe Dameron.
Cool.
Okay.
Love Poe.
We'll call this the weakest link of the collection. And then little bonus C-3PO droids figure.
Ah, that's great.
Nice.
And then he said he threw this in as a surprise for Abby.
Yeah. What?
She didn't know about.
I still don't. Show me.
Well, here, show it off.
Oh, wow. What? This is so stupid and I love it. Donald Duck. as Darth Maul.
Ooh,
Dude.
Duck Mall.
Duck Maul. Yeah, everyone needs this. Wow, that's
That's cute.
awesome. Yeah, very cute. Comes with a cute little card, and then you can see the other Disney figures as. Star
Did you
Wars.
know that they made a figure of Minnie Mouse in the Slave Leia bikini?
No, I did not. But there
They
is a
did.
Minnie and Padme right here, which is pretty cool.
Well, listen, guys, that was a lot of fun. We got 41 weeks of giveaways here. Super stoked about it. Just kidding. I'm very excited to have Star Wars figures. I'm kind of stoked about Star Wars this week. We'll see what next week's like. Should we welcome our guest?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Is he here?
Let's do it.
He just got
He's
here.
hanging out.
He just got here. We'll put Star Wars on hold. Put a pin in it.
We'll circle back.
Okay.
All right, you know him as the man who does a lot of shit at Super 7. He's bringing life to some of our favorite characters, including some brothers with a rat father who live in the sewer from 2003, if you catch my drift. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. He hasn't been here since last Halloween. Kyle.
Howdy.
Hey,
Go.
Kyle.
what's up, dude?
How are you, man?
Good. It's I apologize. It's hot where I am and I don't have AC, so it's like
We're all
84
in
in this room right now. So
Ooh.
it's not like I'm not, if you see me sweating, I'm not lying to you or anything. I'm just
You're gonna have some toys
It's-
falling over with loose joints.
Yeah, what the fuck?
for sure.
Toy
You know
sweat.
who took it
Melting.
was this guy. Like I just got him. He's cool, but like look at that. Just
Oh man, it is hot.
yeah.
Wow, he's flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Well, what's up, dude? How are you?
good man. Just been hanging out, working on toys, getting ready for Comic-Con.
Hell yeah.
Doing side stuff to make myself feel fulfilled, all that stuff.
What are you doing on the
Yeah.
side to make yourself feel
I've
fulfilled?
been
Tell the
starting to
people.
do band merch on the side just because
Mm.
I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. So I started doing posters and pins and working on some shirts and stuff like that right now. So
Like
I know
official stuff?
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, shit. What bands?
That's cool.
it's all local bands. It's just guys I know. It's a band
Okay.
called Early Moods. I think I've worn their shirt on your show before.
Okay. I was wondering if it was that band you're wearing. That logo.
Me too.
band.
I was
No.
like,
Liquid
No,
E2.
I wore this because one, I know Abby's a fan, and two,
huge fan.
I'm seeing them on Sunday.
Shut
nice.
up.
Wow.
Local show. They're playing Padre Stadium on Sunday. So pretty fun.
Pod race?
They're playing
Pod
Pod Race
Padre
Stadium.
Stadium. That's right. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
You
fun.
have
Gonna
my
have the
interest.
two-headed announcer guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sebulba's going to be there.
going to
It's a
sing
big tragedy
sing.
there.
Yeah.
With the feet.
But saw you guys do it haul before. I
Mhm.
did have a retro toy haul. I always try and get one
Oh,
around
cool.
the time I have you. I'm talking to you guys. It's been a minute.
What do we got?
Ooh.
Ooh, we got a Godzilla
Grandmasters
Wars.
Cute.
Rodan.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
I love Rodan. Rodan's one of my absolute favorites. It's kind of hard to see in here, but I got him because look, he comes with a Space Godzilla trading card for no reason.
Oh, they
So-
messed up.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Of course,
That's
it came
awesome.
carded. I did not. It just had like one out of the box, but it came carded, and it's like, oh, do I open it?
Oh, they screwed
the
you over
trend.
by giving you something good.
Yeah, I know exactly. So
right.
I feel like if I wait like another 30 years, this whole window will just be black. You can't see. Into
Yeah,
it.
it's gradually becoming opaque.
Seeing that artwork, the
Yeah.
Godzilla Wars artwork in the back of a comic book was my introduction to Space Godzilla. I did not know
Oh.
he existed until those Trendmaster toys started coming out, and I remember being like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" Like freaking
Yeah.
out. Like, what is a Space Godzilla?
Mm-hmm.
Space Godzilla is the one with the Legion of Doom Road Warriors shoulder pads, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's a cool design.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
it is awesome. I love that design too.
he's the Godzilla that's from space.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's that one.
I mean,
Made out of Godzilla and Biollante DNA that was carried on the wings of Mothra into space.
Oh,
technically, we're all from space.
Wow,
Dude, I was in this. Okay, let me tell you. I was at my
Dang.
dad's house
Cosmic
this weekend.
dust.
I was at my dad's house this weekend in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's where he lives. And he's
Yeah,
got this
hot there,
awesome.
too.
it's so fucking hot. It was 150,000 million degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But Tatooine's got 2 suns, so
Yeah.
hotter there probably.
Could have been worse.
You gotta always look at the brighter side.
Something,
Listen,
yeah.
I was at my dad's hanging out. He's got this awesome hot tub,
Mm.
and we're like hanging out in the hot tub, just like in the desert. I was looking at the stars, and I was really impressed with myself because I noticed the Big Dipper, and I was like, but the hot tub's like really like going. It's really
Because it
God,
wasn't hot enough for you in Las Vegas. That's great.
right. Well, it was at night. I'll fix the little fucking thing. We need hey, who wants to be a toy anxiety producer
Yeah.
every week? We'll pay $10 a week to help us with typos.
To spell the word subscribe.
We just need you mainly to spell subscribe right.
Yeah.
So we're in the hot tub. I'm noticing the Big Dipper, and but it's really loud. Like my dad's like, so I was like, "Hey, Dad, look, there's the Big Dipper." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Big Dipper," and he looks up. He goes, "What are you talking about?" I was like, he doesn't care about the Big Dipper." And then I was like, I want to keep this. I want to keep this going. So I was like, Dad, isn't it crazy how like every star has its own solar system? And he's like, what? I was like, never. It's over. I was gonna have this conversation about how like the universe is so big.
Like
and
Wayne
the-
and Garth. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just wasn't having it. He's like, shut up.
I like
I'm
that
in
you
my
were
house.
trying to connect with your
I was trying
father
to
at the
connect.
loudest moment
It's the
possible.
loudest, most distracting.
Dad, Big Dipper.
Yeah.
Dude, if we catch Orion's belt, we'll have a real night ahead of us.
There you go. You should have called it the Big Dipster, and he would have corrected you, and then he would have locked in.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Big Dipper. Like,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah. I'm like, Dad, it's the Big Dipster. He's like, it's the Big Dipper. And then he tells me the names of all the stars. I'm like, oh shit.
Big Dipster is
All of them.
Tim and Eric reference, if anybody knows that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you remember in Turtles 1 when they were looking at the stars
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
outside?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with anything. I'm just trying to segue to Turtles. So
Well,
Pretty
hold
good.
on. I love that. Is that where Donatello's like, dude, Donatello is me in that situation, and Michelangelo is my dad. Donatello's like,
Wow.
you ever think about what Splinter was saying about like not being here? And Michelangelo's like, fuck you. I'm not listening. Where's my
pork rind? Pork rind.
Hey, before Kyle, we're here to talk Super 7 Comic Con. What did AJ say? We're gonna. Did you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, AJ.
So we're gonna talk all about Comic Con, but like I do want to talk about. We have to address these Mattel exclusives as well. But before we do that, Kyle, like, how are you, man? What's going on in your day-to-day life at Super 7? Like, what's exciting over there right now besides
lots of
Turtles? Like, what are you getting ready for Comic Con?
Lots of exciting stuff. I mean, I think some Comic-Con reveals will start catching up because we're behind the 8 ball a little bit now with everybody
Okay.
else kind of dropping their stuff. We have yet to officially reveal anything.
Oh, the exclusives.
There
right.
may or may not have been some leaks, but we don't
I think we talked about those.
corroborate those.
Sure,
Craig.
sure.
Mhm.
I didn't
know.
That's fine. But yeah, so Comic-Con's like the big thing that we're all looking forward to. Obviously, we just had Joe Fest this past weekend.
Yes.
Everybody got their first look at the new O-ring test shots, which are very,
Yes.
very, very exciting. So those may or may not be appearing in San Diego as well.
Cool. Very cool.
And then after that, Power Morphicon I think is coming up in August for all you Ranger lovers out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm already working on stuff that's in like 2025 and beyond when it comes to like work stuff. Everything in 24 is kind of more or less locked in. So
Okay.
it's always a fun exercise to come and talk to you guys because it's like, oh, look at this cool thing, and it's like, man, that was done like 8 months ago. What? How did I feel about it then? Let me go back and
Right. Let me go back into my
recapture that.
brain.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry, whatever that ticker that just popped
What
up.
was that?
It's something
Yeah.
from Monster Island.
Cool.
It's
Some weird shit from Monster Island. What is that?
Wait, I'm trying to remember what
I mean,
like
from.
there's a bunch of weird
What?
Monster Island. There's this Kaiju Go, which we know.
Okay, that's not weird. That's
There's
a thing.
this.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Then there's
about.
this.
Yep, uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a fun fact about Kappa.
Okay.
Japanese Kappa have 3 anuses because they like to fart a lot.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh,
We talk. That's what we talk
we
about.
know someone like
talking
that.
about for 2 weeks now.
Jacob, how have I not been invited onto this show?
Dude,
This
come
seems
on.
like the quality
Let's do it.
content I want to go do.
Yeah.
dude, let's go.
dude, you should totally go on Monster Island. It's
I
a
would love
top
to.
5 island.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been.
man.
It's great.
Hell yeah,
Um,
let's do
We'll do
it.
it. We'll set it up.
So Comic-Con's coming up in a couple weeks. You guys will start having exclusives. Now I know you can't talk about. Now what is the Hasbro line? We can't talk or comment on anything that hasn't been revealed yet. Like we
Yep.
know the
You can
rules,
neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
but just going into your brain and thinking about some of the stuff that may or may not get revealed at Super 7 at
Mhm.
Comic-Con, you think there might be some cool stuff people are excited about?
No, all duds. Everyone's gonna hate it. What kind of question is that, Craig? Yeah, of course it's all
Yeah.
gonna be
I'm
awesome.
trying to set you up.
Hard hitting, Kyle.
It's great. Yeah,
I want
it's
a hard
it's
hitting
big.
question.
It's gonna be a good time. I think there's gonna be some surprises that people are not expecting.
Okay.
Historically speaking, there's typically a pop up at the San
Mhm.
Diego store.
Right.
That may or may not be happening again. It could be a cool theme,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's don't forget, like we're doing these 2003 Turtles because it is the 40th anniversary of everyone's favorite Turtles, which is pretty crazy to think about. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there.
Nice.
Yeah, and we'll have some exclusives. I think Flynn in an interview already revealed that one of them is kind of be like a little box set type thing.
Okay.
I think it's going to be something very much in at least Jacob's wheelhouse, probably everybody's, because it's going to be so dang cool. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out, and I noticed that on your little like CNN like ticker
Oh,
thing
the
down
news?
here,
Yeah.
there's a blank space on 7-9
Yeah.
for guests, and depending on how much of the Super 7 stuff is real, I'll fill that spot again. I'll
Hell
come
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on back.
Yeah,
coach.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
We're
Book.
working
Yeah.
on one guest for that night, but they have a limited time, so
cool.
we'll do double guests. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'll be your seat filler. That's fine.
Yeah, dude.
Works for
Let's
me.
double up.
Yeah.
Abby was just laughing at me because I dropped a gusher on the floor. She looked really mad
Well,
about
I didn't know
it.
what
Did it-
happened. I thought you
did
got
it-
gusher on yourself.
Did it gush?
Yeah, I think he got gushed.
I didn't
Is
Is
the
gush.
cat-
Yeah,
you think
Do
the
they?
cat
I've
will
never.
eat it?
So I've they're obviously precious treats. So I've never dropped a gusher. Do they splat when you drop them?
No,
Oh,
they're hard as a
They
rock.
pout.
That's just
Find
me,
out.
Kyle.
kind of. I'm kind of
Only
disappointed.
the only thing that can explode a gusher is the power of a human tooth.
I
I don't
Like-
think that's true.
I bet Abby
bet
could
you I
throw
could-
it like splatter it on the ground.
No,
Yeah.
Throw it hard enough.
no one's splashing
Let's
gushers
try.
tonight.
Like a water balloon?
Stop.
Yeah.
She really wants to throw. I could. I
I
see
wanted
it.
to squeeze it.
I could see it in her eyes. She wanted
You
to
want to
throw
pop
that
it like a
gusher.
pimple?
Mm.
I think I'm just jealous of
glad I
gushers.
didn't.
I
It's
haven't had a
good.
gusher in like at least a decade.
Oh, dude, get some.
Get in on
We had
it,
a whole
man.
box.
All right. Well, real quick, Kyle. I know
Yeah.
you're here to talk Super 7, but we there was a couple cool reveals from Mattel today. We got to acknowledge them.
I mean, I'm not. I'm here to hang out. It's been
Right.
since Halloween since I talked to you guys.
I
Mhm.
know.
So
So
I was here to, of course, I'm here to talk Super 7. I love working there.
yeah, but get ready
And
for
I'm
more
lucky enough to
people
get
in
to
the-
talk to you guys because I know you guys, even though there's
Yeah.
a whole team of people who work on
Good.
this stuff. But I'm not wearing my Super 7 shirt right now. That's intentional. I'm here to hang
Yeah.
out.
So
And then, maybe there's a costume change involved. Who knows?
hey,
Street
Nice.
clothes, Kyle.
you know what this means, Jake?
What's that?
Tomorrow they're gonna be like, ugh, the toy anxiety people had
Yeah.
Kyle on it. They
on.
didn't even
Didn't
ask
talk
him.
about
Yeah.
turtles.
Didn't even talk about Super
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Well, what do you guys want me to do? Hey, Kyle.
What an
what are the
episode
next?
that would be.
What are the next 40 Ultimates you guys are doing for Turtles that haven't been revealed yet?
Well,
Oh, man.
now they can't get mad. We asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
What are all the exclusives for Comic
What's
Con?
I mean, we cannot comment on anything that hasn't been revealed.
So there it is. There's
No,
a
he
question.
did it.
Hasbro. Wow. Yeah.
It's like
There you
Manchurian
go.
candidate. It
Wow.
triggers it. We cannot comment on anything that has not yet been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at some of this Mattel stuff. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Here we go. All right, so Mattel's been
Your computer.
that was my computer
That was
noise.
his internal.
That was my modem.
Okay.
Okay. Mattel revealed some of their exclusives today for Comic-Con. We talked about the wrestling stuff last week, so let's get it. We got to start? We can't bury the lead here. We got to start with this Jurassic World exclusive.
Oh wait, this was the big one? Oh, I thought something else was. Okay, let's talk about this.
Jacob, this was what you were referencing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I for some reason almost just said Jimmy Eat World. That's not what this is.
Jimmy Eat World figure.
It's a Jimmy Eat World figure.
That'd be way better.
Uh,
More of a choice.
It just takes. Okay, stop. We can't.
Little pterodactyl, you're in the middle. Bad.
Okay, so this is part of the 3 3/4 Jurassic World line. This is the Jimmy Buffett exclusive. Jacob, I'm going to click through here. Walk me through what you were feeling today as this was revealed.
You know, I think it's a fun figure, especially like if you collect this line. They've done pretty much everybody at this point. And, you know, every year they kind of do, you know, they did Nedry in the cryo can. They always try to do something cool with their packaging. And, you know, like this Jimmy Buffett being in the movie kind of like blew up, and it's like a thing that everybody loves. So I thought it was a fun, you know, exclusive. It's not something that like I'm buying because I don't collect this line, but it's like this is the kind of, I don't know, it's just like the kind of fun stuff I want to see at Comic-Con. It's like something that actually goes with the collection, but it's also like kind of silly and it comes with some little dinos and stuff. I think it's cool.
That's cute packaging too.
The packaging is like a drink.
Mug.
Yeah, it's like a margarita thing.
Oh, that's cool.
And so Jimmy Buffett passed away this year, so it's kind of like a nice tribute to him.
Yeah.
So Ryan, what'd you think?
I think this is awesome, and I like that it works like a little music box. Like those little dragons, they go like up and down, and it lights up, and it's like
all dinosaurs.
Wait, really?
Those are
dragons.
Hey, are those the? I'm gonna put a Daenerys figure in here, and that could be
yes.
he's the father of dragons.
He's the father of dragons. This is Game of
Party.
Game of Hearts, right?
Can I ask a question? Does this really play music?
Yeah, I think
Does
so. Or
it
at least lights up.
really? It's like a music box.
Yeah, it's like a music box.
Prove it, Dole. Prove it.
I don't know. Where's the video? There was a video on their Instagram.
I didn't see it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Fuck yeah.
It probably says so on the page you're on.
Who reads that though?
What are words?
We're supposed to.
All right, here it is. Jurassic World Hammond Collection. Bubbles up Jimmy Buffett. Jurassic World Hammond Collection. Bubbles up Jimmy Buffett. 3.75 inches.
Yep.
Authentic
Margarita
sounds.
glass.
Swirling blender. There you go.
God damn it.
Figure holds 2 drink glasses. Included a
lost shaker of salt.
Premium margarita blender package
All right.
with customer. Very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Kyle, what do you think? You're in the toy industry.
Yeah, you don't get to see my face though. That's cool. So
I know. I was like wondering. I can't see
Yeah,
Kyle.
same here. I was like, there's a big logo.
it's fine.
Or-
I agree with Jacob. It's, you know, I'm not gonna need it. I think it's a cool tribute. I did not know that it plays music and lights up. That makes it a little bit cooler for me.
Yeah.
Still not enough to get me over the threshold, but it is it's a great figure, great packaging, super inventive, and I think it's the perfect exclusive in that regard. That, you know, it's if you want to be a completist, it's essential to that line. But if you are not, then it's easy to pass on by. The thing that's very hard is like when it's like, oh, look, you can get all, you know, you can get. And say if you're gonna do like, well, we could do like Kiss figures, but you can only get Gene Simmons as an exclusive. Like that's ridiculous,
right?
You know?
That's a very McFarlane Toys way to go about things. Hey, let's do a gold label, make it rare, but you need it.
Gold label Kiss figures. 2 of them are NFTs only, so you get 2 real figures, 2 digital ones. I think it's cool. I thought it's like a Sunday exclusive. It's like if I'm feeling that itch that I need to buy something at Comic-Con to prove my worth. That I was there, I go to the Mattel booth and like, do you have any of the Jimmy Buffetts left? And then 3 days later, I'm like, why did I fucking buy this?
No.
Well, is anything like that at Comic-Con? Doesn't everything just sell out just on the basis that it is Comic-Con and it's going to get flipped or attempted to be flipped?
Right.
Yes.
And then offloaded later because it doesn't get flipped. And all that. I don't know.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's totally
true.
accurate.
Very true.
I think San Diego's the only one where all the exclusives are just gone. So.
Yeah, that's did it say on there how limited it was?
I didn't see.
I didn't see either.
I didn't even
Oh.
read it the first time, Sam.
Yeah, that's
We had to go back to the paragraph to get me to read it.
Let me try to fix here. I'll disappear. Much like
I'm just lean forward. There
That's
you go.
perfect. Yeah.
just like that Metallica song. All right, let's look at some more Mattel exclusives. How about that,
Cool.
dudes?
Sure.
So we got the mini Ken Mojo Dojo
God damn
Casa
it, that is
House,
for me.
Shit.
That's so
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, God damn it.
but it's small. The figure's only 1.5 inches tall.
Oh,
I mean, you can't have people walking around Comic-Con with like giant.
that's
Well,
so
yeah, you can.
cool.
Yeah, you
You
That's
guys
can
so
actually
cool,
have
though.
people do that.
Yeah.
Like Mondo has people doing that.
My girl
Oh,
loves
yeah.
that movie. I think I have to get this.
Yeah, you have to get it for.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, you need this.
But I'm
I'm getting
I
it.
know, but I'm stuck at the booth. Anyone want to help me out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jay Gladfelter is going to wait in line for you.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Jay's
Jay.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Jay's going to do
We'll
it.
promise you.
Joel, did
Jay.
you hear about our road trip we're gonna take? Your dream's finally coming true.
Wait, oh yeah, I forgot you guys used to actually not like each other.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Not really, but like I remember like before you went on Geek Dad, I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. This could be combustible.
That's true. I do remember
Let's
that.
watch.
Well, because the first time I was on with you guys, Jay was like co-hosting,
Okay.
and,
Oh,
it was
drama.
the first time I'd ever like talked to him. And
Yeah.
you go back, I think in hindsight, I may have just laid into him a little bit too much. And I remember because during that stream, like Attack Peter, our buddy Attack Peter,
Yeah.
texted me is like, keep roasting him, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love
I
a
love
little
that.
drama.
No, Jay's amazing.
We love Peter. We love Jay. We love all these guys
Yeah.
are great.
Mm-hmm.
Did I text Peter
Hey,
today?
I may or may not, have my issues with Jay. I never took him to court. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
there you
Don't do that. Go well.
Jay never had to make an apology video that had to get deleted over Kyle.
Oh my
You're gonna piss
God.
Jacob off by bringing that up.
Yeah.
I texted Peter like a serious question about something today, and he responded, "Who is this?" So I was just like, God damn it.
Solid.
Oh, it was solid. It was good stuff. No, there's no grudge. What's the grudge now, though? There's no grudge.
No, never.
No, there's no. Yeah,
There never was one. That's the joke.
Yes.
That's the joke.
Mhm.
Okay, I get the joke now. Okay, Masters of the Universe Origins. Check this out. It's the Too Bad 2-pack. I will not be getting this.
That's cool.
I'm a new Eternity guy. Okay, I don't collect the
Yeah.
legacy scale.
Yeah.
But Ryan, what do you think?
Legacy scale?
I don't collect the legacy scale of Origins, but what do you think of this?
I think it's pretty dirty of Mattel to release this character finally in this scale as an exclusive. I think, but you know what? This is just the cartoon versions of it. Something tells me that, now that they've got the buck and everything, they'll probably get it ready to do an actual release in the Origin style.
That's a cool
This
packaging.
Yeah,
huh?
that's really
Yeah,
pretty.
it's
I want
really
to say
fun.
that.
But this is super cool. I do like the fact that it has like the alternate torso in there, so you can connect them together. Or you
fun.
can have them separated.
Mhm.
This is it's really well done. Mattel knocks these out of the park every time, man.
And
I love that
because
they're pre-posed in the package, like they're doing the Dragon Ball Z fusion.
Yeah.
they're about to do that.
I just have this feeling that this is good. Like could die down, but if you can get your hands on this one on like day one, you're gonna triple your price on eBay. You're paying for Comic-Con.
Dude, let's fucking figure out how we can
Probably.
get all of these.
Let's flip
Let's
a couple
get in
of these.
line.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
flip a couple of
Guys,
these bad
let's
boys.
should we
short
all
the
become
system.
flippers this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
it-
that's what,
Flipper.
Is it bad? I don't really want to. I just want that portrait
you
thing.
just want the mirror.
I think
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
It's
the magic mirror
gorgeous.
from Snow White,
Mhm.
which is
Seems
also
like
canon.
cool, set dressing for a gothic
Mm-hmm.
cathedral
Yeah.
or something.
Like
Mhm.
mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest toy company of all?
You know what I want now? I want, because they're doing TMNT Motu crossovers. I want She-Ra Disney Princess crossover.
Yes. Oh dear
that'd be
God.
cool.
Yes. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right? Put that
Yeah.
in my gullet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Frosta as Elsa.
Battle Bell.
Awesome.
Battle Bell. Dude.
Who would
Are we
She-Ra
pitching
be?
a toy line? God, I
The
could see
whole line.
Disney just being like, "That'll cost you."
She-Ra would be
$10
She-Ra,
million."
just like the turtles are still the turtles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's royalty.
Hmm
Speaking of, she's always going to be royalty to me.
Totally wrong movie, but okay.
That was a good
Same
impression.
friend.
Hey, it's a princess.
Trying.
Okay.
This is a royal cruiser.
Hot
man.
Wheels. What is this?
Hot
Dude,
Wheels Naboo
This
Royal
thing's
Starship.
amazing.
All right.
Oh.
That's cool. That
Ooh.
is cool.
Look
How
at
small
that.
is that?
Chromed out.
It's probably
Out.
like
Beautiful.
this big.
Okay.
It's Hot Wheels, so not big.
It's not-
Very
it used to
small.
be
It's Hot
around.
Wheels. It's small.
Do you have
for-
the
It just looks
The-
bigger.
X-Men Blackbird jet from Hot Wheels? Is probably the same size.
Okay.
I do, and it's
Yeah.
great.
Cool.
But this is
Hey,
cool. I like the packaging. Just let's you know what? I'm not a big Hot Wheels guy, but the Hot Wheels that they've been doing the last few years, like with the kit, and what was last year's the Ghost Rider,
Mm.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's-
Like they've all
that's the one
been
that got
like,
away.
yeah,
Mhm.
that one's they've all
I
been.
never got that
awesome.
one.
I just want to make an announcement. I've made it through episode 5 of X-Men 97.
Wow.
and
Oh
I'm
wow.
enjoying it.
Yeah,
enjoying
I
it.
made that
Which
happen.
one is that one?
The sad
It
one.
was a sad one.
Remember,
The sad one.
remember it.
I want
Yeah.
to say
Very
something.
timely of you, Craig.
Hey, at least he's watching it.
Yeah.
that's true.
I thought the Motendo episode
That got
was
him.
one of the best pieces of like animated media I've ever watched in my life.
Is
Really
that
cool.
because at the
That's-
end, like Jubilee lays down?
That's your
That's
favorite part,
There on the
Ryan.
bed? It is my favorite
Ryan,
part.
you hey
Also
Ryan, you
get
made
it,
that
girl.
up. That doesn't happen. You made that up.
It does. Watch it. Watch it. As it
That's-
fades,
it
she's
happens
laying
later in his
down.
head.
They lay right down. I'm like, yeah. And I didn't even notice it at first either. It was like Alice on Gotham City. She's like, and she laid him down. I was like, holy shit. It's great.
Hey,
I love X-Men.
we're talking about me right now.
Oh, are we? What else new?
Is that a bad take from that Motendo episode?
No.
No, it's
No, but
Awesome
it's just
episode.
no, but it's so funny to hear you say that with the show being over because everybody else
Yeah.
here and
Yep.
anybody else who's seen the show knows that the show as a whole is the best Marvel
Fuck you.
piece of
Anything.
like
It's
anything
incredible.
in a long time. And you're like, man, this episode's amazing. And that episode is amazing.
Yeah.
But that episode is like child's play. That's the
Yeah.
fun time.
It's like
And
a
you
little
have
bottle
just entered
episode.
the
Yeah.
serious shit and the
It's
show.
Yeah.
it's
You're
literally only up from there.
I had
From
fun.
here out, you're gonna. It's
It's not going to be
intense.
fun now. It's going to be
Well, I wanna
hard,
serious.
No, I wanna have
arduous.
fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
gonna
have fun,
hit you
though.
in the
But also-
nuts.
Oh, dude,
Good on you,
that's-
Craig,
yeah.
though, for finally catching up to everyone
Yeah,
4
dude,
months
good
ago.
job.
Yeah.
listen, I'm trying. I want to be able to go to the Mondo booth and see those X-Men figures and know what they are. You know?
You seen
Have
this?
a
You heard about
feeling,
this?
yeah.
This X-Men thing's pretty good.
Hey, so listen to
Craig
this.
just
All
heard
right,
about it.
listen to this.
Did you and your dad have a conversation about X Men?
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. Cut to me and my dad. I'm like, okay. So, anyways, listen. He's got these claws. They're in his skin, and he self heals.
Your dad's like, you're having to explain to your dad. Wait, so his mutant power is not the animanium. It's not that he has. That's not the mutant power.
Yeah,
That's an extra.
that's an
Mhm.
extra, and the healing factor that he had helps him keep that extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they call him Weapon Extra.
Then my dad's like, what? Weapon extra. In all seriousness, no, it's great. I will have to go back into my childhood to figure out why I missed the boat. Like I was not into X-Men or any of that. Like I was into Batman the animated series, but I just
Yeah.
didn't. I missed it.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
didn't. I don't know why.
See, Kyle and I and Jake, I believe we probably had it the best because we were watching both.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Yep.
guys all had a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah,
of
I was
we had-
watching a lot of.
and
I
look
was
how we turned out.
I was obsessed with the NBA. I was obsessed with basketball. That was my.
While you guys
X-Men.
were watching cartoons, I was playing basketball.
Oh, I don't know if I was playing. Listen, if,
Leonardo.
if they put out a legacy sequel to the '96 Bulls, I'm gonna be all
my
on it.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, this is so funny. Davey says, Craig, oh my
Yeah.
God, have you guys seen this new movie called X-Men First Class?
Have you guys seen it? Well, it's the
January
X-Men.
Jones,
the
American
beginning.
Reunion.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
American, right?
should we announce that, Ryan?
Yeah, let's do it. I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's just Stop what we're doing. That's
Ryan
what
and I
You did it.
decided to celebrate the 25th anniversary of American Pie. We're both going to watch American Pie Reunion this weekend, which is American Pie 4, and it came out in 2011.
Why are you
Yeah.
announcing it like it's an event? Do people
It's an
find
event.
out?
Because it's a
Why
big
is
feel
deal
like-
for us.
I feel like they're announcing it so that people will try and stop them.
Yeah,
No,
that
no.
would be me.
That's actually because we want American Pie Ultimates.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
all right.
Let's
No,
can we
see, that's
fancy
the
We'll
problem.
go with my
Craig,
Euphoria.
this whole
Ultimate.
thing's a catfish. I get it.
Craig
Yeah.
won't watch
Yeah,
X-Men.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Craig
That's
won't
the
watch
only
the
thing
good
I'm
stuff. He
pitching
won't watch
tonight.
X-Men, but he wants to watch American
Yeah.
Pie.
AP4?
AP4.
Love,
AP4,
I love AP4,
yep.
dude.
AVP4?
I remember liking it.
American versus Pie?
American versus
American versus
Dude,
Pie.
I would have decided pie.
Redemption. That's now that's funny right there.
That's the Zack Snyder version of American Pie.
American versus Pie.
Hey, here's a good idea.
5 hours long.
Patreon watch along.
Patreon
That'd be
watch
right.
along. We can
I
do
said
that.
that to Craig. We should
Okay.
make it a
Or we can
Patreon
at least
watch-along.
everybody go secure a
pie?
AP4
Oh.
on your own, and then we all watch it together. I would do that.
Sure, yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I am 100% for that.
Hey Kyle, do you want to talk about Ninja Turtles?
Only every day of my life.
Yes, that's a yes.
That's a
That's a
yes.
yes.
Thank you, Dole.
All right, here we go. All right, so let's break this down a little bit. Let's catch people
Yeah.
up. Obviously, Super 7 Turtles Ultimates. This is a line that has been going strong for what, 6 years now? Has it been that long?
2019 was
All right, so
the
5
first
years.
announcement. Yep.
Started off as kind of ultimate versions of Playmates figures.
Mhm.
Let's be transparent. So there's been a little bit of a pivot since then away from the Playmate style. For lots of reasons, right? Like Kyle's not going to probably he can't speak to all the reasons, but as we know, when it comes to licensing and who can make what, like as toy collectors, we know that sometimes things change and you have to start really thinking on your feet to figure out what the next move is. So Kyle, when did you guys decide that, hey, 2003, about 20 years out, we can tap into that nostalgia and go for this version of the Ninja Turtles? Like, when did that conversation start?
Sure. So it was last year because we work very closely with the Paramount people. They're amazing partners and licensors. And obviously they're aware of the very large anniversary happening this year. 2024
Right.
is 40 years of Ninja Turtles. And so, they want to celebrate all aspects of the brand. And this is something that they actually approached us with and said, hey, we think this would be a great opportunity for you. And I, word myself and a few other people inside the office, kind of like word of the day, Pee-wee, 2003, we have to do this because it was very exciting. Because these are the turtles that I grew up with. As a youth. I was 13 when this show landed, so it really got me
Oh, interesting.
where I needed to be. So, but yeah, so it's been about that long, and so that pivot comes from just needing to celebrate the turtles in the 40th anniversary. So I did see somebody in posted a super chat of
Right here. David
so yeah,
he says, vague, safe question. Is TMNT Ultimates pivoting to 03 completely and ending the OG toy line renditions?
no. That's why
Okay.
they are Wave 12. If it was the end, this would be 2003 Wave 1.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So it's just a continuation. It's just, if anything, this is just opening up a second lane in which we can make.
Right. So
More
can you
turtles.
do mixed waves after this? Or would you not? Or would you just
I'm not exactly sure. I couldn't see why not, but there might be some hoopla and licensing
Right.
that I don't really understand or can answer or contribute to. So yeah, it is worth noting though, as I have noted before, that I am lucky enough to know you guys, be friends with you guys, and get to talk to you guys about this stuff, and I get to work on these. But there are so many people who work on these. There are hundreds of people: sales, marketing, licensing, logistics, production, engineering, overseas, packaging, all these people work tirelessly on these
Right.
projects.
Oh,
And-
ninjas too.
Ninjas, all of them, yeah. And it's, I'm just fortunate enough to be able to talk to you guys about it, but there's hundreds of people who have contributed thousands of hours of work to be able to work on these guys. And of course, he was going to join us today, but Brandon Gash, an amazing sculptor, worked on these. And then, Matt K is one of our wonderful painters on staff who painted these up. And then we have an amazing marketing team who did all the renders, Leo and Allie. And then Christian does the packaging on the packaging team. And then we have art directors and our fearless leader, Brian Flynn. And it's just, I have to really hammer home here. There are so many people who work on these. I just get to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it takes a village to do these.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one
I
makes
do wanna-
toys alone.
I do want to bring up because we're gonna have the sculptor on as well. Those extras when you buy all 4, when you pre-order all 4, you get the extra heads.
Correct.
Those are amazing. Because just the renders on them alone, I was like,
Oh yeah.
Those are
these
cool.
are great. These
Donatello's
are
great. Yeah.
yeah. Donnie's great. Mikey's great.
Mikey
They're
too,
all
yeah.
great. Right.
They're all pulled from the intro of the show.
The intro, right? Yes.
Cool.
So good.
If anybody's familiar with that intro is, one of my favorites, but it's also, I recognize that it's like a product of its time. It's it's very 2000s, super in your face. It starts with them screaming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at you. It's like, oh my
Oh, we
God.
should go watch that right now.
Yeah.
It's
I wanna
pretty
fucking-
gnarly.
Yeah, let's see.
It's worth getting demonetized for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Hey, I
yeah.
feel like these figures. Clearly turtles in general lend themselves to toys, but I feel like this wasn't a show that this wasn't like my Ninja Turtles, but I've always liked the way they looked in this show, and I feel like the designs of the turtles from this lend themselves to toys.
Yeah.
So well, like that picture behind this of the Raphael jumping in the air, it just looks so good. It looked like, it was made to be a toy.
Sure.
Which they were, but
they were made into a toy. If you can bear with me for a second, look at the videos. I have something in the side I want to grab and show you.
Okay.
guys real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Craig, did you pull up are we watching the intro?
Oh yeah. Let me do
I
that.
believe Korn did the intro to
Well,
to
when you think of
2006.
product of your time,
I believe Korn did.
I mean, the Extreme Ghostbusters theme is a product of its time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking cool. Hey, Kyle, real quick,
Grungy.
before you show off whatever you're gonna show off, we're gonna try to watch this intro.
Yeah.
By the way, I remember watching this show a little bit, but it was not my not my turtles either, right?
Hashtag not my turtles.
not my
but not-
turtles.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
I was watching them because I still had a kind of like a taste in my mouth from 88
Mm-hmm.
or 87. I thought these were like way
Ryan,
cooler.
the taste never dies.
And then 2012 came and like blew everything apart.
Yeah. Well,
But we don't get 2012 without 2003.
Yeah.
that's true. And you don't get
Right.
2003 without 87.
Correct. Right.
can-
You guys are
So-
describing time.
Craig, are you
We are
pulling this
describing
video
time.
up or?
Yeah. Well, just wait.
All right. Get ready. It's going to just blast.
Can you guys hear? Well, I want to make sure everyone can you guys hear this?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Coming right now, WYHS Radio. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with 2003 intro 4K. Here we go.
Okay. I'm waiting for us to get taken down.
Mutant chain reaction, living underground. Jitsu action, it's a shell of a town.
Is it choppy for anyone else? Or is it
Yes,
so
Of course. Yes. But you get it.
Akira slide.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, midriff April.
Right. Cool. So,
Fun fact:
It's Peter
April in the
Venkman's
van
part.
is listening to Crazy Town.
Turtles counted off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turtles. There's no one
there you go.
better. Watch out for Shredder. They're like no
Whoa! I forgot how cool that shredder is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You see what I mean? It's just screaming turtles.
Yeah,
it's
high
Man,
energy.
Yeah.
I hate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, shredders.
Yeah.
I like it. I love
It's like
long-
drowning pool.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the turtles.
sure.
Here we go. Here we go. 1 Foot Clan's right over there. 2 Foot Clan's right over there. The animation's really cool. I really
Yeah.
like it. Like I like the
Mhm.
dark shading. What I love about that song, when a theme song is really that, like any TV show is a song that long, at some given point they they like describe way too much of what's going on. You know, it's like Shredder's here's gonna cause some problems for the turtles.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it does.
When they get into the second 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like, okay.
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
everybody clap your hands.
Oh,
Okay, dude.
Hey,
that
the 2012 Turtle theme song is not any better.
right.
Yeah.
It's
I want to
bad.
hear that now.
What would it
like I
be
said, this
now?
one's a product of its time. Like,
Mhm.
there's a lot of
Yep.
shows that were like this. Like, Power Ranger Time Force came around at the same time as this, and that is very similar. It's just like
Yeah.
starts out with them just being like Time Force, like very much like Drowning.
Oh
Pool.
yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Pretty much, they just like it's like growling almost. It's insane.
Turtles!
So,
God damn it!
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So,
Dude.
anyways, back to the turtles. Those
Yeah.
heads are pulled directly from that intro.
That's cool.
Cool.
Like the
So
1,
cool.
2, 3, 4 thing. The only one that's different though is that Donnie's super pack head is his smiling head from when he's like piloting the sewer boat.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I thought that
'Cause
was
it's cool?
cooler.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Super sick.
I'm happy you didn't give him the scooter.
Yeah.
Everyone gets like this cool bike, and all of a sudden it's like
Yeah.
a skateboard. Donnie, you get a scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Scooters are
Scooter would be
Those
cool,
are
you know,
fun, dude.
but you gotta do the core turtles first before you start building out your world, giving Raph bikes and Donnie.
Oh, that should
scooters
just
and
be an
that kind of
accessory
stuff.
set. That's
Yeah.
all that needs to be.
I really
Turtle
like these,
wheel.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
look
these are
great.
really great. How long was the process to kind of get these sculpted and rendered and to where you were able to show them out?
It's the normal development cycle time. So I mean, you know, we've working on it for anywhere from 6 to 8 months ahead of pre-solicitation. So
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, pretty normal development cycle. Though I will say is that I got to really work very closely with Brandon, the amazing sculptor, and like
Mhm.
push it, you know, more animation accuracy. Let's get more range out of those elbows. Like I think we did 4 or 5 versions of the double joints, just because, you know, this is like it is it seems. Let me see. What am I trying to say here? It may seem like insignificant to, you know, in any toy company for 2024, be like double joints. Oh my gosh. But it's a big deal for us because we typically don't do that on our stuff. And so really
Well,
work
when the-
very difficult. Work tirelessly to try and get those as like much range and motion and,
Right.
while still maintaining aesthetics, because that's what people really
Well, people
want.
are excited about that. I mean,
Yeah.
when the rumors started that these were going to be double jointed, like I saw
Mm.
a lot of posts about it.
Yeah. So
People are
our-
like, "Did you hear the news?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
hear what Super 7's doing?"
Mhm.
I do like on these toys, these new ones. I'm loving the size of the shells.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those big shells on them. I think these like though they really stand out. I think they're awesome.
That's what it looks like in the show, man. We did our best to make it as close to the show as possible.
Packaging
it's
looks
great,
great.
man.
These are great, man. I'm so excited. Like these are really cool, and I, honestly, like
Yeah.
the Turtles toy market is very crowded right now. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to stand out in a meaningful way.
Mhm.
Isn't it crazy though that like for as crowded as that toy market is, like no one's touched 2003?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
That's cool
Yeah.
though.
Like,
Like
even
you
the
get to-
2012 have Reveltech figures.
right,
Yeah.
That's true. Those were
So-
great too.
Yeah.
Those looked really good.
guys. I just had AI write a song about Super 7 doing the 2003 Turtles.
Oh my God.
Why?
Maybe we'll because I wanted to see if it was intense, like the theme.
Like the
song.
2003 theme song,
Yeah.
is it?
I haven't listened to it yet. We would be playing it. Let's play it at the end of the show. I don't want to. I
Okay.
don't want to stop this. This mojo we got going on. So okay, these are up for pre-order now. Are you guys going to be
Yeah.
able to show these off at all at Comic-Con?
that is the plan right now. If you look at the website, the pre-order window is a little bit longer than normal.
Okay.
Closes after Comic-Con. That is just because that is the plan, as we hope to have them at Comic-Con.
Sweet.
So far, smooth sailing for now, but anything can happen
Sure.
between now and Comic-Con. So
Yeah.
that is the plan. Hopefully, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, but you never know. So
Cool. And like I'm imagining it's pretty stressful going into like a week like this where these go up for pre-order. Like, has the response been what you guys were expecting, better than expected? Like, or do you not pay attention to that kind of stuff?
I pay attention just because I'm invested, whether or
Right.
not it's good or bad for my mental health. I will say this has gotten much better than Rat King the first time, so that's fun.
Oh.
But,
I still stand by that
Yeah,
ranking.
we
I
stand.
have been since the
Thank you.
beginning.
Thank you.
Stand by it today.
I could just
Stand by him.
thank you. But I think that these have really outperformed even what we were expecting to do. So
Good.
so far so good. And it's not just from us. Like, obviously, if you order directly from Super7, you get the head pack, which
Right.
is amazing. But it's available at other retailers like Big Bad and Entertainment Earth and stuff. And
Awesome.
Flynn was at Joe Fest last weekend, and so was Big Bad Toy Store. And apparently, he was talking to Joel, and they're selling very well over there as well. So it
Nice.
seems like everybody's excited about.
That's what we want to hear, man. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
And
that's awesome.
now I know you can answer this, but I mean,
But here we go.
but here we go. What are the okay? What are the odds?
Comic-Con?
No. How do you feel on the chances of going a little further with the O3 Turtles, possibly seeing that Shredder, maybe Midriff April?
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you think you would like to do?
I would love to do it. Remember, these are my turtles. I think that there's a lot of characters that deserve, this treatment,
Right.
specifically from that show. I mean, just Turtles Forever. There's 8 different versions of the turtles that you can do specifically from this like crossover event.
Dude, when
And
Turtles
not to
Forever came out-
mention the Splinter and the Casey and the April, and then that that Shredder is amazing because he's like
yeah,
huge.
What about Flash Forward?
Yeah, that could work too.
Right?
So
remember
literally
Turtles?
anything. Yeah.
Remember Turtles Forever, the first time like the 88 Turtles like drop one of their catchphrases, and the O3 Turtles are like, "What the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
They're like fighting
Yeah.
a banana.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys are late. I hope they brought some pizza. They're like,
No, my favorite like WTF moment is when he's like, "Hey, Father, we found these other turtles." They're all like, "What, Father?"
right, yeah.
So good.
great.
So good.
Oh, it's I might watch
Think
that tonight.
There's some deep cut characters that just serve. I mean,
Yeah.
I want. So we've talked. Someone mentioned Gorilla. He's coming. Don't worry. But think about a Hun Ultimate figure. He would be this.
Yeah.
Just be a solid block of
He'd be a
plastic. He would
Safubi.
be basically
Yeah.
just like
boy.
environment be damned,
Mhm.
burn the
Yes.
ozone. Let's make Hun. So,
But they had some big boys in
yeah.
in that whole like just that series as well. Again,
hmm
there's a lot of like first times
Yeah.
in that show.
hmm
And I think that's what made it like just they had to be different, right?
Yeah.
How long did that show run for? How long did O3?
Long time.
2008, I think,
Wow.
was the
Wow.
last season of it. So yeah, I think 2008 because so that segues into the thing I picked up. I wanted to show you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
So I have this like folder that I have of like old pieces of art that I like did in like high school and stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
cool.
And on the very first page, I pulled it out because the like pages make it super glossy and kind of hard to see.
Sure.
Mhm.
The very first page, I have a drawing I did in 2006. So I was 16 years old, and it happens to be of
Whoa.
the
Nice.
Turtles.
Ooh, yeah.
And
That's
does it
awesome, dude.
look familiar? Like these are pretty much
Yeah.
Does look familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 2003 Turtles.
Yeah.
So and there's
Yeah.
That's
proof
awesome.
right up there, 2006.
That's
Fuck
awesome.
yeah.
Now, can you show us the progress photos so we know you did this?
Yeah, prove that you drew that, Kyle.
I mean,
It looks like AI to
I
me.
used Prismacolor markers, so it like just
That's
bled
awesome.
through. This basically was like soaking
God,
when I
if
finished it.
Leonardo da Vinci was here showing off the Mona Lisa, Jake would be like, "Prove it,
Mhm.
prove it, prove it." That's a fucking photograph.
Yeah.
Put it through a Photoshop filter.
hmm
It's a scam. Kyle, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask. Here's another question you can't answer.
Yeah. My favorite kind.
Super 7 had a showstopper last year with that Thundercats lair.
Mm-hmm.
What? How do you guys top that this year? Or you just don't even worry about trying?
That's the neat part. We don't.
Oh.
We might.
All right.
You don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Actually,
have to.
So Technodrome confirmed. I should say that.
Ewok
I just-
Village, actually.
I
Star Wars
actually
licensed
think-
now.
Nice.
Star Wars.
I think
licensed
Super
now.
7's booth is maybe the best booth at Comic-Con. It's very lively.
It looks great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's the
Mhm.
curation
Yeah.
of the display is great. There's good stuff.
Thank
Like,
you.
Feels like a store.
yeah, you can actually buy stuff and walk away with it.
Mhm.
Cough, cough,
Mhm.
Hasbro. You're not just handing out QR codes
Yeah.
and getting DMs from people in your fucking Discord. Please pay me up a QR code. Please.
Yeah.
Just take a fucking picture of the QR code and send to me, bro. Well, I remember, I think last year, so I had like 6 messages. I was like, they're out. There's like a stack. They just
Just gonna
ran
say,
out.
I'm pretty sure I walked
aren't
up
anymore.
and like grabbed some. But
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
chalk.
I threw away 10.
They're chalk out of them, bud. I tried.
this year,
so
if that
funny.
happens again, you should like grab extras and just like burn them and
Yeah.
then send
Right.
that picture
Feel
of the pile burning.
Sell them on eBay. Block
Oh.
out the code.
Burned them.
I think people were doing that. Well, cool. So, Kyle, what else, man? What else did you want to cover as far as Turtles Super 7 goes?
Oh yeah. Obviously, thanks for the support all this time. I've been on the line since the beginning. Wave 1, I was part of
Nice.
it, so it's been cool to see like it evolve like this. I think no line makes it without support. We don't get to do 2003 without people buying the previous 11 waves, so
Right.
that's always cool. And I think at least
11
in
waves
my,
is a lot.
in my
lot of
experience,
people,
like
yeah.
anything more than 6 is like that's a solid run. Like
Right.
hang your accessories from the rafters, like you're good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Retire your bow staff.
Like, yeah, exactly. So 12 is pretty bonkers. So.
Well, Kyle, we got to ask you this: what's getting you excited right now about collecting? Like, what are you focusing on right now? Because we need new
What am I
ideas.
focusing on right now. Yeah. I have been doing more Safubi stuff, which I realize is not going to get anybody other than Jake or you guys into new stuff. But a friend of mine got me this for my birthday in
we
May.
got?
Mhm.
Desu Goji.
Look at that.
Ooh, that's
Thinking about this.
fiery. Love
Yeah.
it.
That's awesome.
So that was fun. Yeah, I mean, what have I been doing? I've been doing some like mythology stuff lately.
Okay.
Like I got the Four Horsemen Anubis and Bastet set. It was
Those are
cool.
cool toys.
Okay.
Cool.
There's like a pretty cool company called TB League who like they use like those Fison bodies. It's 1/6 scale, so like I don't know. I feel a little bit creepy about those, but they have a pretty like bitchin' like Medusa.
Whoa.
Like look at that.
Oh.
Cool.
That's
Whoa.
badass.
So pretty wild.
Yeah.
When you said mythology, I immediately started thinking of Tall Tales, and I was like, man, it would be cool if Mythic Legions did like
Like
Paul
Fables?
Bunyan.
Yeah.
like
Paul
Paul
Bunyan.
Bunyan.
Oh my God.
Tornado
Tall
accessory.
tale.
Dude,
Yeah.
somebody should. That seems like missed
Never mind,
opportunity.
scratch it. We'll keep that behind
Yeah.
paywall.
Yeah.
Like literally, Paul
Right.
Bunyan. Who are some of the other ones?
John Henry.
John Henry,
Those Blue Hawks, yeah.
Pecos Bill. Is that a person? I just made up a name.
Who's the guy? Davy Crockett with like the
Yeah, Davy
Oh,
Crockett
yeah.
with the hat.
Davy
Wait, I
Crockett?
think he
Johnny
was real.
Appleseed.
Those are real
Yeah,
people. You guys
Abraham
just-
Lincoln.
Paul Bunyan should be the next like MCU villain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. John F. Kennedy, Martin
Stack
Luther
people
King,
around.
Jimmy Carter. Just naming people. That's gonna be I'm gonna do like important people in history ultimates.
Yeah. Here
Yeah,
comes
I mean-
Obama.
There's a little bit of that. Like, there's certain people who like,
Mhm.
at, like, you know, become larger than life and exist past their own existence.
True.
Like Andre the Giant, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's kind of
Everything.
a nice little
Everybody's got an Andre the Giant fun fact that are probably all true.
creature. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
That's
I
totally
once
true.
saw him eat an entire Domino's franchise.
Franchise.
Whole thing, the
Jesus.
whole building. And he turned around. He was like, "I liked it." That's my story.
That's-
That didn't
Yeah.
happen. There is a lot of like
That seems
Andre
well
the
thought
Giant.
Parts getting cut.
Yeah, this is not.
Yeah.
This is not a good bit.
Mhm.
The power of a good bit. Kyle, some
Does
people are
the-
asking. No,
yeah,
go for it.
Chad, have any questions for me?
Well,
That
one
I
thing-
usually answer better when I'm asked. so.
I'll tell you what, you guys. Let's ask some questions in the chat to Kyle. Let's be respectful of his time and his, what he
Hey.
can and can't talk about.
Yeah,
But
guys,
we'll
Craig,
ask-
I got Elden
I-
Ring to play. Come on.
Yeah. Dude's busy.
Somebody asked about the what is this? The shell articulation.
Mhm.
So, pretty similar to the normal or the Wave 1 turtles up here,
Mhm.
where they have like, ball jointed legs and then like the kind of swivel and waist up here. But the difference is that, this one, if you have this is a hard shell. The 2003 shells are soft.
Oh,
So
cool.
Okay.
you'll get even more range because not only the front is soft, the back is soft. So it's a
And that's
little
why they
bit,
can crouch.
yeah, it's a little bit similar to, if anyone has any Storm Collectibles figures where they kind of do those like hollow, soft torsos, so they can like, do all that kind of stuff. It's similar to that. At least that's the plan. So
That's cool.
Somebody asked earlier. I can't find it, but they asked what if you could do a Dream Ultimates line, what would it be? And they said, and why is it Captain Planet? Which I think we would all love
Captain Planet
Mhm.
would be awesome. We have talked about it for sure. Though I think
Nice.
the opportunity feels like, is there a world where you can do like a fully biodegradable something there?
Yeah, I see what you're
Captain
saying.
Planet?
Biodegrade.
Yeah.
You
know?
buy a
The
but
toy-
it's like
the toys biodegrade after
Yeah.
you buy it
Yeah.
and then a year in it's
Compost
just
it.
nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
you
it's
plant all your ultimates and grow.
those are the
trees.
kinds of thoughts we've had,
Oh,
but
that'd be
it
fun.
ultimately never becomes anything. So
You'd love
that
that.
probably wasn't, whatever.
No, that would be cool.
But
I mean, yeah, those are-
then I've said this before. Obviously, I'm a big music guy. I would absolutely love to do Metalocalypse
Yeah.
toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And before our good friends over at NECA got them, I would have told you Gargoyles.
Mhm.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
I love
Mhm.
Gargoyles. That was my jam. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think Metalocalypse is such a toyetic show that doesn't really have great representation in collectible space.
Mhm.
I think would work really, really well. And I think those people who grew up or got into metal, it was around. I feel like it was around the time of 2003 Turtles. Like they're probably in the age of expendable income, so it might be time.
And
to
speaking of
start
Yeah.
thinking about that.
metal bands, Creed's got a new tour coming up.
Do the whole
Whoa.
cruise ship, dude.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah,
Creed
because
Cruise?
I love
Hell
metal.
yeah.
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 I love heavy metal, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna go see Creed.
They're a little too heavy for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to turn
They're
down a
really
little
hard.
bit. Like just like
They're a little too loud.
Oh hell
Hey-
yeah, though. Venture Brothers Ultimates. give
Yes,
them to me,
Venture
please,
Brothers is
please,
the
please.
in terms of like,
There's so much you could do.
Adult
with
Swim
that.
Ultimates,
Yeah.
Metalocalypse, Venture Brothers. Somebody else has, and then maybe like Robot Chicken or something. Could be
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Robot
So.
Chicken would be fun.
David Cabal with the super chat says, Jacob, I've been binging 1966 Ultraman.
Good.
Nice.
That's a good show. Keep it up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny
Nice.
Cock with a super chat. Mad props to Kyle
Aw.
for making cool toys that a lot of us get to enjoy. Thanks again for the Zords you sent. I actually have been carrying the power coin around with me.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Mr. Jacob.
Very
That's
good.
awesome.
Thanks, John.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he had mentioned that he was looking for the clear Super Cyborg Dragon Zord, and I was like, I have an extra one of those. I don't
Hey,
need these. Like,
I'm looking
so-
for that Krang's Android Body Super Cyborg. If you have,
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm looking for that.
Mhm.
What else am I looking for?
You're like
Kyle.
looking at Kyle's
What?
collection.
Kyle, I'm also looking for.
Here, here.
Just
Standard.
a good
Like a
figure.
vintage.
I'd like a
128
burrito
t-shirt.
from Sombreros,
Yeah.
just because.
Okay. Well, you should. That you're already wrong. You should go get it from Lucha Libre while you're here.
Yeah, but I was making a Blink one.
Just because.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen. I think everyone should answer this question.
Mm.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Dream Super 7 Ultimates.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you already know the
Euphoria, I'm
answer.
gonna lose it.
If what? It's
What do you
not
mean?
it's besides
Oh, God,
Euphoria.
I can't
Wait.
say Euphoria.
No, because it's played out. We get it.
Yeah, we
But
get
but
it.
I want those like really bad.
I know you do.
Give a real
Okay.
answer.
That is a real
Thank-
answer,
thank you.
goddamn.
Give a fucking real answer.
Okay, I would want Glow Friends Ultimates. So like Glowworm and like these guys.
Oh,
Like Glow Friends.
That
Just
is-
have that near.
Oh,
That
dude.
is
sorry. It took me. I was thinking of like
Or-
Ross Geller. I was like, what?
Or
What?
Battle Beast Ultimates.
like Ecto Glow friends,
Yeah, yeah.
like Ross and Rachel. and-
I got
like,
two.
Friends. I thought it was that.
All right,
Like,
Jacob's
Yeah.
got two. Jacob's got two.
I got two, and I think the
Okay.
one is obvious, and it's Beetlejuice, the animated
Mm.
series.
Mhm. Yeah.
A little less obvious, but something that I feel like I could see Super 7 doing is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Nice.
That somebody, I want that line to come back. I want
Mhm.
somebody to do it. Feels like something
Mhm.
Super 7 would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Very-
McDonald Land Ultimates as well.
Oh,
There you go.
that would be cool.
Yeah,
That would get me.
Yeah.
that would get me going.
That would get. I was actually watching a whole montage of McDonald's items that have been sold on Pawn Stars today. I was into it. Okay, Abigail,
Super Sevens,
Ultimates.
Ultimates. I'd like a Chapel Roan because I'm a huge fan.
Well,
of
you
her.
guys are doing a lot of music.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that would be fantastic. Yeah, like Babysitters Club.
Ooh,
I can see
mhm.
that happening. Sorry, I was forgot. I thought we were just talking. to
We're
friends.
doing a show, yeah.
We're doing a show still. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I already said Venture Brothers because that's a near and dear show to my heart. Which would be beautiful. Any kind of Calico Critter thing, and I also really liked the.
Flocked?
What was that?
Does it have to be flocked?
Oh, it has to be flocked. Absolutely, dude. That's
Mhm.
you get respect when it's flocked for sure.
Do you have the flocked splinter?
Yeah, no, I don't. think
Craig is not flocked.
Craig is not flocked. Confirmed at the beginning of the show.
Nope, that was off air.
Oh, oops.
No, we go for like 2 hours almost. All right.
I was talking about my manscaping before the.
Yeah, we
You
all
still
got to hear
sponsored?
about it.
Not even
No.
sponsored, but I'm still
Mm.
talking about it.
Mhm, mhm,
I could do a hell of a manscaping ad right now.
mhm. Oh, but She-Ra, yeah, and the Disney princess thing, I like that too.
Mhm.
You know, I know we've always said real Ghostbusters, and I think Super 7 would have done an amazing job. Obviously, we know Mondo is going to be doing that, so I'll take that off the board. I really liked that McDonald's idea too.
Mhm.
I'm going to go a little different. I was trying to think of like cartoons or anime because I think you guys really kill the animated type stuff, but
Mhm.
I want Seinfeld figures more than anything.
Yeah.
There's just so many characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could have been?
Oh yeah, you guys tried, didn't you? Fuck.
God,
Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, thanks.
way to go.
It was gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Well,
go watch the old episodes. I talked all about it.
But besides that, I got Venture Brothers would be really cool just because like I think you guys could nail the style of the animation and there's just such a variety of characters.
One of Brock Sampson.
Yeah.
Did you guys
yeah.
ever do Johnny Quest figures?
No, but that's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
shout
like
out.
the big Venture Brothers.
I just love Boy Geniuses. That's what we were talking about yesterday. Just the
Ooh, I
idea,
want Boy
Yeah.
Genius Ultimate.
just the idea of a Boy Genius is great.
No, I want the
Like,
big
look at this, like a Doogie Howser, or
Mhm.
the idea of
Care
a
Bear
kid.
I'm
Just
a
the
kid.
idea, like
Harvey Brothers. Yeah.
Kid Genius.
Or Hardy
Yeah.
Boys. Or
Yeah,
whatever
the
they're
Hardy
called.
Boys,
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Matt Bush.
Matt Bush.
I'd get a Matt Bush Ultimate.
Let's acknowledge
Oh.
some super chats.
Voltron
Matt Bush,
pilots. Yeah.
Voltron Pilots, and Conan the Destroyer.
Conan
Very
would
cool.
be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then Deep Space Nine.
This is good practice actually, because this
Yeah.
is what most of my Comic-Con interactions are. Be like, hey man,
Nice.
you work here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about
Hey, have you ever thought about doing Mask? Be like, yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
Sure.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, there's the answer. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what you have to say. It's like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man. All right,
And then
let me
you're
write
like,
that down.
and they're like, do you think that will not the Mask, just Mask? Like, yeah, I
Chip
got
Carey.
you. I got it.
Yeah. No,
Deep Space
most
Niners.
Niners are very nice. They're not like that. But
No,
there's
everybody.
definitely a
Listen,
few that
they're
are like that.
It's
you
exciting
know?
to be a
They're
Comic Con.
kind of like
Yeah.
Any plans for Super 7 to work the TMNT movie line, or is that a licensing issue?
I think it's a licensing thing, and obviously, like, you know, we don't really want to do that because our friends at NECA are crushing it in that space. You don't
I
need-
will say, like
Why
alternate
overlap?
versions of the new, like Rise of the or not Rise,
Oh,
not Rise, not
yeah.
Rise,
the
Mutant
yeah.
Mayhem. That would be pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
the rise
that'd be cool,
designs
man.
are cool too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is there any chance you guys are gonna do like every O-ring figure I've ever wanted, and like a USS flag and Technodrome, and is there any
Probably not a flag because 7 feet is pretty preposterous.
Hey, do you know what I'd love to see in O-ring? Power Rangers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be
Man.
cool.
that would,
Actually,
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
those would-
because
those would be great.
if you remember, Dole, there is like precedence for that. There was
Yes.
like the battle bikes come with basically like O-ring figures.
right?
Mhm.
Oh,
So
yeah, those. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Confirmed.
Let's
O-ring
do
Power
it.
Rangers confirmed.
O-ring
Yeah.
Power Rangers confirmed.
cut
Hey,
Dole
how about
in.
this? Updated animated Lord of the Rings figures.
Ooh man,
You? Yeah. Okay.
I want to
I'm there.
do the. Oh, you mean like the new one, not the Bakshi one?
No, just the original
older one.
Knickerbocker
Yeah.
figures,
Yeah,
like an
no,
update
dude,
on
come
the
on.
original. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want like an ultimate of that ring wraith design with the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Confirmed.
make it an army builder. Give me 9 of them.
I love
Yeah.
that. Hey, these Deep Space Niners coming in hot tonight. Another great super chat. Thank you.
Oh.
Garbage Pail
Yeah.
Kids or Scooby Doo. Hey,
I believe
I think-
both of those would do
I
great.
like-
I think
I
both
just-
of those would do well.
Yeah.
I just want a monsters line of Scooby Doo. Like, sure, you can do the meddling kids, whatever, but it's like, give me the creeper.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
an
that'd be
ultimate
cool.
creeper.
The
Mm-hmm.
monster line would be fun.
Yeah.
God, there's
Yep.
so much.
Or who's that diver guy? Just give me the diver, dude.
Dude, we should have I want to go back and watch a bunch of old Scooby Doos tonight.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
That might be a
finish
fun way
X-Men.
to do like
Scooby Doo 97.
Sonny and Cher Ultimates or something like that. Because they're from
Oh.
Scooby Doo, you know.
Right.
you
There's
just
so many
spell the ties.
crossovers.
Yeah.
Davey Sockrocker, have y'all considered
Harlem
your own?
Globetrotters.
Davey Sockrocker says, have y'all considered your own take on TMNT Universal Monsters since you have both licenses and they were in the OG line?
They were in the OG line. But I mean, yeah, again, it's also like there's a little bit of licensing hoopla and hoops you got to jump through on that, and like NEC is killing it. So
Right.
it's
Right. Yeah, it's all about finding that lane of what'll make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck, this has been fun, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
not completely done here because one of us did our homework from the last time
that's right.
I was here.
Nobody remembers.
Jamil
So-
Payne
Pepperidge
says
Farms remembers.
$4.99. The Beatles. Yeah, make the Beatles. Thank you, Jamil.
Just
think
like
those-
Beach
I
Boys.
don't
the
think
straight
those
up
would
Beatles,
sell
or
very
like
well.
Yellow Submarine Beatles.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
No, nobody wants those.
Beetlejuice.
You know, Beatles from the from
Beatles
Sesame Street.
juice. Beatles juice. Beatles juice. Beatles juice.
That's a fun crossover that probably shouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw it tonight.
right. So,
Oh, here's-
anyways,
Real
hey,
quick, Ryan. One last
oh
question,
my
then we'll get to your thing.
fucking God. Okay.
Toy, because this is a good question. He says, Toy Binging says, I backed Cat Slayer, but I don't own a single Super 7 Thundercats figure. Or is there any chance of reissuing the original characters for everyone who needs to populate their lair?
Always a chance. It's a good point. I think we did something similar with the turtles in the party wagon, so it's worth exploring.
And
Use
then-
Cantina aliens.
Johnny Cock, I would love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Ultimates with swappable kart parts. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Specifically Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
I want Mario Kart
Yeah.
8.
That's the other thing is like
Rainbow
I
Road.
mentioned Metalocalypse as like my number one want, but what I really want to do is like Nintendo. Specifically, I want
Classic
Metroid.
Nintendo.
I want
Oh my,
Metroid Ultimates.
Metroid would be amazing. Super
Metroid is
Metroid,
like my
give me that.
favorite thing ever.
Super Metroid,
But
Ultimates
it's
would be
also
cool.
so impossible to get Nintendo that I don't even put it on my like wildest dreams
Yeah.
section.
Right.
That would be a
Literally.
cool line though, like retro looking, like
Oh,
not
it
the
has
way
to look like
not
the
the way
card.
Mario looks now, like the way Mario.
No, it has to
looked
look
in-
like the box art.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And that's going to be the card, right? Like, give me a Super Metroid card with her doing like the
Yeah,
thing pointing, and
that would be
like,
awesome.
Yeah,
No,
All right.
and Zelda would be great too.
So
Yeah.
Ryan did some homework.
Yeah.
I did my homework. You said, let's look at those designs if you guys think you're so good at designing turtles.
is that what
Yeah.
I said?
It's something like that.
It was
That
very,
That
I
sounds
remember
like me.
now.
Yeah.
it was
I
very
remember we were
threatening.
supposed to do
It
that.
sounds no. You don't have to make me big. I'm going to bring up a screen. Don't make me big. Make
Okay.
me small. Thanks.
Well, you got to do the Yoko.
Yeah, like right. Like
Yeah.
no.
More wrist, less finger. It's wrist.
Yeah. She's awesome. All right. So this is I put it under a file called Ideas Kyle Will Love.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Look at that.
So this is Bloodsport Raphael.
Okay.
So this is like a mix between Jean-Claude and Ong Bak kind of style Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is like we're in that wave of like when we're just doing like our own designs. So
Hey, this is
my-
awesome looking.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So this is my Bloodsport Raph, and he would like, I can't remember what I'd have. Oh, he's gonna come with 2 chairs that he can do splits on.
Perfect.
Right, very very important.
Okay, I like that.
This is Cowabunga Canada Donatello.
Oh my god.
This is awesome.
He's got his flannel hooded
Yeah.
vest on. He's got his
Colors are
mittens and
good.
boots. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice bright colors.
Yeah. Difficult
Uh,
to look at. It's a nice fine line to walk. It's
It's-
good.
yeah, thank you. Right, I tried to make sure I had the right skin tone.
Hmm.
All right. So the next one is Sewer Camo Leonardo.
Jesus Christ.
And I tried
Man.
to think of like what would be the ugliest thing I could think of for color
Yeah,
scheme
you got
for a
it.
No, this
repaint.
Got
is great.
And
This is really good.
This is not how camo works.
You've considered all of our friends who have color blindness. This is like when you turn on like accessibility in your
This
video
looks like
games
a
and everything's
That's
like
right.
yeah.
That's exactly it. So I tried to
Wow,
think of,
Ryan,
like-
way to give away my Comic-Con costume.
Yeah. And I was like, this would be super fun because it's all like when you think of like 90s camo in G.I. Joe,
Yeah.
it was always neon.
Yeah, it's
And
everything in the 800s of the Pantone book for sure.
That's correct.
Yeah.
that is correct. So that's where this came from. And so I was like, if you put him under a black light, he would just like
Yeah,
burst. So I
This is
was
great.
like,
that joke tells me that only Dole knows his PMS colors.
yeah,
Nobody else does.
Yeah, what do you guys do? Hand
yeah,
tone?
that's
What
fine.
the
That's
fuck?
fine.
Hand tones.
I had one for Mikey and I ended up scrapping it because I realized they already did that, Michael. Like they did it as a Donatello. It was like a beach volleyball Donatello because I was like, oh, I'm gonna give him a fanny pack and like
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
that's been and so I looked, I was looking at it and I was like, I think this has been done. And I had to go to like the what is it, the virtual museum of Ninja Turtles where they have all the figures.
TMNT.
Yeah, you know the one.
TMNTtoys.com. Yep.
Right. So I went there and I was like going through. I was like, I swear this has been made, and it was. So I scrapped him.
Mhm.
So I don't have a Mikey. So I'm gonna have to come back with Mikey.
Okay.
So
I feel
But-
like you can strip down that Mikey and make it like Top Gun volleyball Mikey.
Yeah.
Right?
Playing with the
Yeah.
boys.
Just shorts,
the
playing with the
boys.
boys, Mikey.
right,
Yeah.
I
Fuck
almost did one where it was like a wet hot American Mikey.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I was gonna do that. I thought it would be fun.
Like Paul
I
Rudd
love
from that
Say,
movie?
Like,
Yeah, like Paul Rudd. It would have been like Paul Ruddish, right? And he would have came with like a talking mutant can of beans.
Perfect.
Like it would have been awesome. The and then because I didn't have Mikey, I made up one more that we didn't have a grid for.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm doing Foot Ninja High Karai. This is the back.
Nice. Very
Right?
cool.
So this is like the school uniform because she would be in Japan at that time. And so I made the school uniform in the same colors as
Foot
like the
Clan.
foot
I like
soldier,
it.
as
Yeah.
the Foot
Mhm.
Clan.
What?
So-
Wow.
What's what's she holding on to there, Dole?
Just like a couple of those like baton stick things, but they're
Oh,
like I just
Ponfos or whatever.
right, but I just jacked them up to look like Toyetic. That's all.
Gotcha. Okay.
All of
Right.
Ryan's toys have
So, like-
sea grip hands.
So even
Nice.
this, I like
Little
I
turtle
added this
charm.
sword, a little like
Mhm.
Technodrome charm at the end of the
Oh,
sword.
Technodrome. Nice. Very cool.
Right, so I put a little Technodrome
like it.
charm. Made sure that the symbol was on the back too, so you knew it was like
Mhm.
Foot Clan.
Mhm.
Because I thought I was gonna put it at the front, like the school patches, but I was like, no, I'm gonna put it in the back, so it's like nice and big.
Way cooler.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's
I like the decision making that's on display here. Like
Oh.
you had drawn her legs, but then you're like, nah, leg warmers. Because if she's just in school and she's like 35 now, what would be the thing? And then what would it look like in the 90s when she's in
What would
school? Like that's good.
that's
man.
what I was
That's
going
good.
for.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's good. There's storytelling there. That's very impressive.
because
Yes,
you,
good job.
because you said like it had to be like like or what was it in my head? I don't think you said this, but in my head, because that wave was like this, like here's this Ninja April and here are
yeah.
this like
Mhm.
other new ones. I was like, okay, so it's the 80s turtles, like late 80s, early 90s turtles.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that aesthetic with the
Yeah.
with all of these, which is why she has like the leg warmers. And
You
the
should have
colors.
made April at reporter school.
Do you just want me to do a line of like
journalism school?
schoolgirl
Yeah.
schoolgirl
schoolgirl.
turtles?
Well, there's a
It's like Harry
precedent
Potter.
for that,
It's
right?
yeah, she's at the School of Journalism
Well,
and
think about it,
Folklorism.
Dole. Like your Karai there is very like DC superheroes girls a little
It's
bit.
very
Mhm.
DC superhero
Which is
girls,
cool.
and I also took a little like nod to Kill Bill
Of course.
Mhm.
a little bit, of course,
Mm.
right? And I was like, well, it's Karai in high school. She's gonna be in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck
They,
is?
they do
Sorry.
uniforms, so that's where I'm going with that.
Craig's really not understanding your
What's
concept.
No, the
cursing
cat.
it,
My cat was
apparently.
just humping the vintage collection
There's
figures.
multiple cat things going on right now. My cat's
My
taking
cat's
over
trying to
entire
fuck my
seat.
new Star Wars toys.
Yeah,
Ah,
Ryan, I think those
Cool,
are really
cool.
impressive, man.
those
Thanks
are
for
really
doing
cool,
that.
man. I like that.
Mhm.
Damn, I
Good
didn't
job.
do
Keep up.
any.
It's okay.
I wasn't willing to give up the rights to my ideas publicly tonight.
Pretty sure everyone but
forgot
Dole
immediately.
forgot that we had.
I forgot immediately. Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I remembered. I was very
Jacob, aren't
excited
you
about
an
doing
artist
it.
professionally?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I got that 50
I would have
States
been
thing.
great at that.
My brain resets every 24 hours.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I am right
Craig
now.
Goldfishberg.
Goldfish Steenbergman. Steen. Goldfish Bergman Steenberg. That's my name. So
Yeah.
deal with that.
You
Pretty
said
good.
it.
Hey Jake, do we have sad comments?
Got a couple. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude,
Hell
this
yeah.
is a
Cool.
top tier episode of Toy Anxiety. Hey, before we get to sad comments, make sure you are subscribed on YouTube. Make sure that you are following us on all of our social media channels at YHS Podcast. And if you want to get extra episodes every month, you can join us at patreon.com/yes. Have some $5 a month, get you in the door. Exclusive access to all the bonus content, 6-year archive of audio content, and the only way to get into the YHS Discord. It's fun in there. There's always
Mhm.
some good
It's fun
conversation
in
going
there.
on. It's
Yeah.
fun in there. I check it all the time. Abby, anything else?
No, that's it. Just go unlock that wheel and like get all the good content. It's there.
Unlock that just like in Lost
Yeah.
with that wheel.
Yeah,
that-
spin the
yeah.
frozen donkey wheel.
do
Put the
it.
numbers in.
Waiting for you.
Kyle, before we get to sad comments, anything else you want to get off your chest?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I want
Yeah.
to come on more again. I haven't streamed in a while. Just life gets busy and all that stuff.
Dude,
but
you're
it's
more
been,
than
it's
welcome
been a lot of
anytime.
fun.
Yeah, anytime.
And
Can
I-
we
you know,
commit to eating a meal of food?
Sure.
At
Yeah.
Comic-Con?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Even
do
if
it.
we have to go
Hey,
secure.
let's go to that. Let's go to that ramen spot.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Walking
It-
distance.
it
It's
kinda-
on the way to the Super7 store, I think.
Cool.
Oh, right. And Kyle, if it gets too busy, we can bring food to the booth and I'll sit on the floor and eat together.
That's actually sounds
whatever
more
works,
fun.
man.
Yeah, we'll bring a picnic.
We'll,
That'd be
we'll
great.
make a picnic at Super 7
The
booth.
first time I sit down all day.
That would be fun if we organized a toy
A
anxiety
con floor.
breakfast
Picnic. Yeah.
picnic unannounced.
Hey, but also doing a toy anxiety breakfast and inviting like all of the people
toy
that
companies?
yeah, and like the friends about that's actually a
That's
real
not a bad idea. Yeah.
solid
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, Sergeant
Toy
Slaughter.
tutors.
Sergeant Slaughter does a breakfast. Why can't we? You're not. If Sergeant
Good
Slaughter
enough
did a
for
live
Sarge.
We
stream
can.
tomorrow, he'd have less
Yeah.
viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Toy Collector Magazine. Hey, Blake. Hope Blake's feeling
Comic-Con
better.
dinner.
Yeah, dude.
Comic Con dinner.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Fucking, yeah, dinner's better. Breakfast is
Yeah.
early.
I bought
do you guys
6
get in?
tickets.
Monday,
You get in
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna grab the mic real quick. I bought 6 tickets for
boy.
Deadpool on Thursday night.
Fuck yes.
Oh.
There's only 4 of us. I've been telling so many people, hey, got an extra hot ticket for opening
Who
that
wants to go see
Deadpool. Nobody
Deadpool?
wants to fucking go.
What?
I'm gonna be
I
come see Deadpool with us Thursday
Come
night.
on.
I may or may not have been invited by somebody else already
Somebody cooler.
for that Thursday night.
Oh, wow.
Kevin.
He's a friend of the podcast, so I'm
We're
not gonna.
Oh.
probably the same theater. We're gonna be next to each other.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
We're
probably.
all
just,
gonna be there.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
upset.
Not
I would rather
Who?
you say I'm
Who
already
was
going.
it?
Was it Jay? Was it Kevin?
Ooh. It's
Was it
not Jay
Peter?
because I've offered him a ticket, and he was like,
Trevor?
Jay was like, you need to go to the theater downtown, not a hotel. Mission
Trevor
Valley."
doesn't.
Was it
There
Trevor
isn't a
doesn't
theater
do normal
downtown.
things.
There is no
like
theater
see
downtown. We
movies.
probably based on what you just told me, I think we are probably in the same theater.
We're all gonna go see Deadpool, and we're gonna be like, the MCU's totally back, and we're gonna get popcorn.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
this was
I'll tell you when we're not live. How's that?
Oh.
Okay. I need to know.
It was Hugh Jackman. It was Hugh
That's right.
motherfucking Jackman.
Huge
Fucking
jacked
Ryan
man. Yes.
Reynolds.
He was a huge jacked man.
Yes.
Cybertruck $4.99 for Craig's Auntie Anne's fun. Yes,
Pretzels.
I was cornered by Kevin from Toying Around last
Yeah.
year eating a pretzel. Well, everybody thought I was in the bathroom. I was secretly eating pretzels.
If you're a fan of Ann's who make food, there is a ice cream place called Ann's Dry Cleaning in North Park that
Very
is like
specific.
amazing ice cream, but it's in an old laundromat, and that's why they call it that. So
I like that.
All
check it out.
Cool. I mean, ice cream and dry cleaning are basically the same thing.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You know,
All
you
their
only get
flavors
a-
are based off of they're named after like different fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the chocolate one is like called burlap or something like that.
Oh,
that's
well,
fun.
the corduroy.
Oh,
looks
see
good.
now they're back on board. Craig was making
Okay,
fun of them.
let's recap what happened tonight. First, 2003 Turtles are up for limited time
Don't do a
pre-order
recap.
on Super
Well-
7. We have to. This is part of it.
Yeah,
Super
and,
7.
and at the very least, let me do it. How's that? 'Cause
Yeah.
you
Okay,
did
do
me,
it.
and then we
Go
got
ahead,
real
do it.
sidetracked. This is what happens because we're such good friends.
Yeah.
You're my
best
friend.
Super 7 Ultimates Wave 12 2003 Turtles, the ones you've been waiting for, the ones you've been asking for, all new into articulation, double joints, ball joint hips, double neck pegs, all the stuff that you want out of a turtle, available now from super7.com. If you order directly from us, free shipping, and you get the bonus head pack for free.
Bonus heads.
So,
Mm.
what are you waiting
Always
for?
a bonus.
And thank you again to all of you guys for having me here. I am fortunate enough to get to work on these things only because we have the love and support of fans and people like you guys. But also, do not forget, I am not alone in this. It's a huge team of people who work tirelessly, hundreds of jobs, thousands of hours to make this possible. Myself, I work on design. Brandon does the sculpting. Matt does the painting. Christian does the packaging. We have art directors and licensing and sales and production and logistics. And there's so much that goes into every figure that you get. Like every single figure in your collection, every single piece on your shelf goes through an incredible journey that you have no idea about.
It literally sails
Yeah.
on the ocean
Mm-hmm.
to get to America.
Mm-hmm.
It was made out of old dinosaur bones that they melted down and turned into plastic, and it became
Yeah.
it's a whole amazing thing. And so,
Yeah.
if you learn nothing from me or the streams that I do, remember this: it's a goddamn miracle anything ever gets into your hands. So,
Yes.
so many moving parts.
I love
Everything
that.
can go wrong.
Yeah.
True.
That was a good impassioned speech. Thank
Yeah.
you, Kyle.
That's
We
good.
love having you here.
Mhm.
Other thing, Ryan, I was really impressed with your designs. I love
Oh.
that.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So
Same.
thank you for sharing those. And
Yes. Very cool. Man.
will you be talking about all the Superman news tomorrow night on Gotham City tonight?
Superman, the Batman 2 as a release date. There's an anime that's dropping tomorrow for Suicide Squad, which actually looks
Whoa.
kind of
Oh.
cool.
Okay.
And what else? And the trailer is dropping for Batman Cape Crusader tomorrow as well.
Oh, really?
So
There you
we're
go.
gonna talk about Kyle. What are you doing tomorrow? You want to talk about Batman the
You know,
animated series?
the last time I was on was when they announced the cast for that Superman movie.
Dude,
Remember that?
yeah. Come on, it's just
I have
Alex
to.
and I
It's a
tomorrow.
sequel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's
just-
do it.
There you go.
yeah.
Well, I also have bonus content because remember what I did with the animated series last year?
Yes.
I am right in the middle of doing that with the Fleischer series right now.
Oh my god, dude! Once you get to the later ones, it turns into like propaganda pieces for
Oh,
World War
dude.
II pretty
Hmm.
quick.
This week, the episode is called, and this is what it's called. The episode is called The Japateurs.
That's I have that one on DVD.
Yeah.
And get this, so they
So-
never re-released those ones. I think you can't even really find them on YouTube.
You can,
But
until I'm
you
watching
can?
them.
Are they? Oh, okay. Because I have them. I don't think they were ever released though. But I got like the early days.
We're just
of,
going
like,
straight into Gotham City tonight right now.
We are.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
talk. We're going to talk about that episode tomorrow.
Cool.
So just as a heads up. So I'll leave my.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. Let's get to some sad comments. Jacob
Yes.
Walsh has scoured
Yeah.
the internet for the latest commentary on toys and action figures on all the social media pages we love from Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, etc. Where have we sourced our first comment from?
It is from the NECA Silence of the Lambs figure.
I don't even think I saw this.
Yeah.
What is
It's a reissue, right?
It's a re-release of like a really old.
is it? A Hannibal Lecter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
But it's
no
sorta like that-
articulation.
Yeah,
It's like a statue.
It's like that Freddy one that they did.
Everybody
Alright.
hates
a
it.
while ago.
Everybody hates it.
Okay.
So.
Everyone's mad.
Oh, it's the acolyte of NECA.
Oh
It's the Nicolite. All right, here we go. Sad comments. Hannibal Lecter making a big comeback in 2024.
Maybe not.
Well,
We'll see.
hey, Abby, what did he say to you?
Sure, you can smell my toys.
All right, here we go. That was pretty good.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
I like
That was
Jody
good.
Foster. Icon.
He said he could smell my toys. Could he? All right, sad comments. Here we go.
You'll have to do better than that, NECA. Did you get the face sculpt by using an Anthony Hopkins lookalike from one of those lookalike agencies? Anthony Plopkins looks like a steaming pile of fava beans to me.
Oh, wow. That's an
Ooh.
interesting choice of words. Okay.
Little
we like-
reference
we like
there.
it. Okay.
Little reference to the.
That's
the
more
source
creative than they
material.
usually get.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I like the
They thought it
lookalike
through.
agent. Come on down to the lookalike agency. You looking for Michael Keaton? We don't got him. We got a lookalike.
Don't gloss over the wordplay of Anthony Plopkins.
Anthony
Yeah.
Plopkins. Anthony Plopkins. That was I saw that and I was like, oh, screenshot. That's what did it.
All right, what do we got next?
Same
Same
figure.
thing. All right, okay. Sounds the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter. Here we go. A lot of Hannibal Lecter talk out there these days.
There's a lot of sad comments on this figure.
All right, here we go.
Hey NECA, I already own this figure. Can you please sculpt a new one? This is really sneaky of you and not cool at all. After all the money I spend on your products, the least you could do is not insult our intelligence. Also, could we get a real Ultimate Jack Torrance, Candyman, Crypt Keeper, and Reagan? Or maybe finish releasing the Jason figures? Could you guys maybe just hire me as an executive? You guys seem to need some help with ideas and decision making. Thanks.
Do you know what their
So-
screen name was? Because I would like to know who the next chief idea officer of NECA Toys is going to
Chief
be.
idea
know.
officer.
CIO.
I had a hard time focusing on what they were saying because I was listening to Jacob's like narration
Yeah.
and how it started at Macho Man Randy Savage and then ended at Mark Hamill Joker,
Yeah.
and it was seamless. And I have no idea how it
Daniel
happened.
Day-Lewis in the
either.
middle.
That's not what I was going for.
It was
at all.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like
Thank you.
thinking. Yeah. Hey, we got another super chat.
My ideas always rise to the top.
When's NECA gonna? What is it? When are they gonna hire me as the chief idea officer, Batman? I've
pretty
got
good.
all the ideas. All right. Sad comment. Hey Ryan, I mailed you a figure 2-pack, but I sent it to Georgia.
Read it
Not
sad.
beautiful Canada.
You're not reading it proper. This is
Why
a
did you
sad
leave
comment.
out the word stinky?
Because we don't want to talk bad about where we live.
Sad.
Georgia
All right, I'll read it.
sucks.
Hey Ryan. Yeah. Hey Ryan. I mailed you a figure 2-pack, but I sent it to Stinky Georgia.
I didn't want
Not
to say stinky.
Beautiful Canada. What a loser, eh?
It
Oh,
doesn't
And-
say loser. It says hoser.
Oh. As an American,
Craig
I
can't
even-
read. That's what's
I read.
That's what we're learning.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Honestly, there's
so please
those
subscribe.
words are like in Canada. They have that show, The Biggest Hoser.
Mhm.
There's that Beck song. I'm a hoser, baby. Okay. So why don't you give me
Okay.
Tim Hortons? I told Ryan about that 2-pack today. Did I not?
You did, but I should see it sometime 2026, 2027.
God damn it! All
It's
right,
because
it's
it has
coming.
to be carried by Mooseback to
It
get
does.
into Canada.
Yeah.
So
Gotta
that's-
Hey
That's
man,
that
it's
bigger-
almost been a year since I bought that Wolverine off of Jay Gladfelder, and he still hasn't sent it.
you should
He's
take him
like-
to court.
I
God
should
damn it.
take him to court.
Dude, how funny would that be? I would love
If it's actual court, it's actual
Yeah.
small claims court. Like,
Yeah. in the case versus Geek
Valuable
Dad.
enough, probably.
Mhm.
Did you pay him for it?
oh yeah, I,
Dude,
It's one
you
of those
got
things
you
that
got a
I
claim,
need to
man. You
sell-
can win.
That's legit,
yeah,
baby.
I need to sell things because I gotta go to San Diego, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy that Wolverine. Let's do it.
2 Comic Cons ago.
Yeah, 2 Comic Cons ago.
Jake, we got another one?
Nope.
That was it.
All about
That's it.
Hannibal Lecter. Wow.
Yep.
All right.
Hannibal
Loved
Lecter
it.
tonight.
Nice. Yeah.
Also,
Alright.
don't go after Jay in his comments about not sending that.
Yeah.
Don't go after
I'm
him.
gonna- I was
Pitchforks are
going to
coming
text
out.
him
Don't
right
go
now.
after him. No mobs. No
They're
mobs.
gonna raid him.
please.
You can't do raids on YouTube. We were on Twitch. Oh. All
Ah.
right,
I'm just gonna
everybody.
send him a super chat. I'm gonna be like, "Here's the shipping for my shit,
Bub.
bub."
yeah.
Hey, look at me making references now, huh?
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
Look at me go. All right, everybody. Kyle, this was unbelievable. Thank you so much for being here. And you might come back in a couple weeks to talk about some
Yeah.
exclusives.
Hell yeah.
Sure,
More than
absolutely.
welcome anytime. Jacob Walsh, Ryan Dole.
Not every
Abigail
time,
Gardner.
anytime.
Every time.
You're
You're more than
welcome.
welcome.
Every time we'll be waiting for you.
Thank you.
Well, we're waiting for Kyle again.
Well, we can't start.
And if you guys want to know what's going on with Super7, make sure you tune in to all their social media updates and get the latest news on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very fun.
Turtles.
Turtles.
What are you gonna do to the turtles?
Turtles
I don't think you trust.
living underground. Turtles eating pizza.
Ninja
Time.
turtle.
April's got a midriff.
One around the world. Bye, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Thanks, Kyle.
Here we go.
begins.
See
This
ya.
is where the fun.
Bye.
Kyle, hang on so we can chat
Fun
offline.
begins.
Let's just
Who's
leave.
the big
What
guy with the
happened?
muscle?
Where's the thing?
This is where the fun begins.